Grown men are talking.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. Grown men are talking.
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal has entered
the adults
the studio.
are talking now.
What's up, Patrice?
How you doing, Patrice?
What kind of razor blade do you use? What kind of shaver you use? You hear these new ones that
hair clippers. I don't use.
Yeah,
I can't use.
hair
I don't use a blade either.
Yeah.
What an old
It's
school,
like an electric razor.
an old school electric razor?
The kind that you
Help us out.
go to get a haircut with.
Little
Trim. There's
Trimmer. What, the big fucking blade?
It just goes into automatically racial, but it has to be. I try to, try to wait till later till something comes up, but
we can't even talk about fucking shaving without it being racist.
It is. It's just
But it is. Everyone knows that, yeah.
Black people get the hair bumps if you go too close.
Yeah, but if we say that, it's racist. But it's true, right?
The
it
hair,
does happen.
The hair grows inside if you don't.
Yeah,
if
you
shave
get
it
ingrown
too
hair.
Close.
You
So
get close with a razor, though, with an electric razor. That's pretty good.
You don't use one thing that we use, which is, some white guys might, but it's the line to line your shit up. So I use the thing that you line your hair up to shave my face. You got to do it every other day, but I don't get bumps.
It's very close.
Yeah,
that's
you
good.
You don't get bumps.
Right.
But
I don't use a blade either. I don't like fucking blades.
There's the razor right there.
No, fuck that thing.
What's it called? I want to turn some of the guys onto this if they haven't heard of this yet.
Well, that's the Mach 3 power, and then the one with the one more blade is the Fusion power, but Gillette makes both of them.
Wow.
Mach 3 was good enough for me, I think. Or maybe I'm using Fusion. I don't even know.
You gotta get the Fusion.
Check it out, guys,
it's
if you
the
haven't seen
upgrade.
this thing yet. It's a lousy AAA battery, which lasts for fucking ever. And then the blades themselves are disposable, but they give you 5 with the razor.
Wow. I was just talking about how if especially when only when you're alone in your house and no chicks coming over or anything for a few days or anything like that. Like, I just had given up on the routine of like hygiene. You ever just fucking lay in your own filth and you're just like, fuck it, I'm not going to shave, I don't care. And yesterday, it took me like an hour to get myself back in order. It was that fucking, bad. I had to look at myself in the mirror and just go, you fucking animal, get in there and do some work and clean your ass up.
I've done week-long experiments.
Week-long experiments, right?
Experimentation.
Same draws, same jerk-off draws, same hair, no hair. Just
you go to bed and
no shower.
You go to bed and you put your head on the pillow and then you interlock your fingers behind your head and you just go, oh my God!
And you laugh.
You
just laugh at how much you stink.
That you're fucking just in your own filth.
You ever get a whiff of your own ball bag after you haven't showered for 4 or 5 days, and you go, "That smell is not coming from me."
You know
right
what it
now.
is, though, and the truth of the matter is, and I don't care. People could lie about it, though. You don't give a shit about your own stench. You just don't care.
No.
You can appreciate how bad it is and go, wow, that must really be bad.
It could get to a point where you're kind of embarrassed, even though you're the only person in the room.
Yeah. You're exactly right. When you're pulling the covers up over your shoulders and that breeze comes up out of the covers and just picks up stink.
I've smelled like the porno store before.
Jesus.
I've gone that long and just had that much mess.
Just a mess.
Just stink. And
sometimes you just don't want to. You want to break the routine of just. I do this every fucking day. I'm going to take off from myself. I'm going to take a few days off. I'm calling in sick from myself.
That makes sense.
You just fucking watch TV.
Never stink, though. My underarms never. I think I've destroyed. I've clogged up my underarm. I've done so much chemicals on them that it'll take years for it to be a smell coming from my underarms.
You ever destroy your own T-shirts?
On what level?
Just because what Ant's talking about.
You get a white T-shirt that turns yellow under the arm.
blow off the deodorant and stuff for a while, and and then you look at
it's fun to do.
You just destroy your T-shirt.
It's fun to have a week off and you
olive
just
oil
go,
coming out of me.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm not gonna wash.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
I had no one coming over. I didn't give a shit.
That's all right. Patrice in studio. Let's go to Bob in Philly. Bob.
Hey there, Bab.
No, it's Bub. You silly goose.
Oh, Bub.
Whatever. Anthony, I just wanted to check in and see how your pussy's feeling after that ass-whooping of a homecoming dance rape last night.
Oh, shit.
What do you think? I'm going to sit here and try to talk smack about the game last night? Your fucking pitcher Bruce Lee was fucking fantastic. He shut down the Yankees. He did the entire game, pitched every inning. How many strikeouts did that motherfucker have? How many strikeouts did that motherfucker have? He was brilliant. That one catch he did from the mound where he pitched, the ball was popped up, he didn't budge, stuck his glove out like Bugs Bunny, and fucking caught the thing. Then that behind the back bullshit.
That was an amazing play.
I don't know what that was. The guy was just a fucking... He was unbelievably good, and he had probably the best, like being in the World Series and pitching like that was probably one of the greatest moments in his career. So, more power to him. What am I going to do? Talk smack?
Pressure's on. You guys need a win tonight.
He shut everyone down. Jeter got a couple of hits off of him. A-Rod looked like the good old postseason A-Rod we all remember, not doing shit. They
didn't really need him they need him in the World Series more than they needed him before now.
Well, that's just it. But
so he can't be going 0 for 3, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Look, all I know is CC Sabathia is fat.
He is just shows you that baseball is barely a sport. Baseball is barely a sport.
Can I play baseball? That fat motherfucker.
He looks like one of those old caricatures of a pitcher where he's standing there and the guts hanging out. And he's just looking to pitch the ball. You know,
he's a big boy.
He is a big motherfucker.
Don't you have to have some type of stamina?
Yeah, no, you know, the pitcher, where you run to first, you cover first, you gotta do that little jog over to first to cover every so often.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of fucking stamina just to pitch that hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm very happy that the Yankees lost.
Yeah.
And not because of the Yankees. There's some guys on the Yankees I enjoy. I just enjoy when people who, they just remind me of corporation.
Entitlement.
Yeah, and I'm really happy when they lose. Especially now that they're supposed to. Nothing could be better. And I hate baseball.
Yeah.
Nothing could have been better than that 3-game comeback. Just the pain.
Oh, the pain of the
I hate
Red
fanatical
Sox coming back like
fanatical
that.
fans.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't fanatical when the Patriots lost when they went 18-0. And they lost in the Super Bowl. If I didn't kill myself, then that means I'm a reasonable human being.
That was the most brutal loss by any franchise, losing the Super Bowl.
If they get after 18-0,
it doesn't get any worse than that. I challenge anyone to come up with a worse scenario.
No, that 3-game comeback by the Red Sox is beyond.
That was crazy.
Not even close to. That's beyond pain for the loser of that one.
What about Brady? He's 18-0, loses the Super Bowl.
They got 3 Super Bowls under their belt. This is Boston.
I'm not talking. All right, but I'm talking the individual years.
Each year after year, that 3-game comeback
is worse than the Patriots losing the Super Bowl.
I'm a football fan, a basketball fan.
That's up for discussion.
It's the greatest painful thing in the history of life.
It's the only time that has ever happened.
No, I understand all that.
It's unmatched.
But the whole Patriot thing was 1 in a million too.
But they went 18-0.
And no one remembers that anymore.
And it's one game, the Super Bowl.
Really,
it's one fucking game. When you drop
that pain.
A World Series like that.
Dude, I'm not ready to give up on this argument.
No.
You got an undefeated fucking year and you lose the Super Bowl.
Your argument is based.
That's fucking brutal too.
It is. We're not saying it's not brutal.
You
People
really think?
But there is a pain. Yeah. There is a flubbing. See, the Patriots, they lost that game. It was a great game. And
it was a great game.
Ridiculous catch. And a couple of times Eli Manning, that's when Eli Manning first, when you watch a lot of sports, when Eli Manning got off of that, it was one time they had him. It was a sack.
Right.
He's as bad as his brother in the pocket. And he got out of that, threw the ball, and that asshole caught it with his helmet.
That's what made it worse, too. No one's supposed to catch that fucking ball.
God was against the Patriots.
Well, that's what he said in his book.
But
more than a catch.
Was it?
Wasn't that the name of his book?
Yeah. More than a career. That motherfucker got booted out. So
thanks for nothing, right? Wins him a fucking Super Bowl. You think they would let him hang out a little longer?
Goodbye, asshole.
Yeah, even though his skills might not be there, you kind of let the guy.
It's a business.
You kind of let the guy hang out.
You have to be loyal on the artistic end, like the players and anybody who's the employee. Got to be fucking have some honor and some loyalty. But the big bosses, man, it's bottom
David
line,
Tyree won that game for them.
Absolutely.
And they fucking cut his ass.
Plexico, too. They didn't fight hard for that cocksucker. He won the game.
His ass.
He won the game, Plexico.
Hey, people are reminding me, thank you, and I was living in Buffalo at the time, 4 Super Bowl losses.
Yeah, but 3.
That's fucking rough, too.
That's a millennium of mediocrity. They made it, but they were the best in a weak division. And they were a great team, that Buffalo Bills team, but look at the Norwood miss when they were supposed to win.
Oops. Yeah.
The one that was based on fucking Pet Detective, Ace Ventura.
Oh.
That was based on that fucking Ace Ventura shit, that fucking Scott Norwood kick, that dude. That was painful. That's up there.
So wide right could be up there with the Red Sox thing.
No.
Red Sox.
That could be up there with the Patriots.
Hold on, let's work this out. So you're still saying Red Sox coming back, number 1.
Nothing fucking
What's
worse.
number 2? Wide right. I only slept like 4 hours. Wide
Number
right
2 is
or the
fucking
fucking
86 Red Sox. Come on.
Buckner's big. Buckner is big, man.
That fucking turned
Why
around.
are you downplaying the fucking Patriots losing the Super Bowl?
I'm not down fucking playing it.
I'm not even
It's just not close.
I'm not just talking about the Buckner play either. I'm talking about that whole fucking, that whole game. That was a choke. They were 1 strike away. They fucked that whole, and then they let the rally start. If that was just Buckner muffing one thing, that wouldn't matter.
That encapsulates the
giant
the pain
meltdown.
of it.
Yeah,
and it made that curse.
Yeah.
And you had a young Roger Clemens, and it hurt. And some people will say Bucky Dent or whatever. There's things, and I'm trying to be fair to and think past just Boston and shit like that. But that 3-game comeback. And then if you bring up your city, I remember some of those things because you do remember heartache. Because I'm such a hater. I do embrace when people are just in that kind of fucking pain.
When you have to win one more fucking game, and you're 3-0 in the World Series, and the team comes
Cleveland
back and
last
fucks
year.
You.
I bet you people in Cleveland, to see LeBron get smashed by Orlando, the season that Cleveland had last year, and to lose like they lost to Orlando was probably deflating because Cleveland.
Yeah, but it's not up there.
It's.
No one expected.
What are you talking about? See, it's hard.
No one expected the Cavaliers to win it all last year.
Yeah, they did.
They're one of the teams that had a shot at it.
You did,
but it wasn't like the Patriots going fucking 18. What did they go 18-0? Right, 18-0.
Dude, it's big.
It's up there,
but I don't even think it's
not
in the
up
top
there.
5.
It's not up there like Bill Buckner up there, wide right up there.
No.
I don't think it's in the top 5.
What, the Cavaliers think?
No.
Yeah,
the Patriots.
I
don't think it's in the top 5.
How do you walk away knowing you fucking were 18-0 and you lost the Super Bowl?
Well, hold on. When was this list made? Because there isn't
this
even
is a list of the most painful
25 biggest chokes, and the Yankees aren't even on that fucking list.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Thank you.
What, the 3 games?
Yeah,
that's number 1.
That's fucking right up
hold
there.
On,
that's what the list should be named.
Hold on. Before you read the list, John in New Hampshire reminds us all of something too, as far as the Patriots thing goes. Go ahead, John.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right.
Hey, yeah, man. I'll tell you what was worse than Brady losing the Super Bowl was coming back the next year, playing what, 1 quarter, not even, and going down.
For the season?
There goes your season. You're hoping after an undefeated season that maybe they can make another run at it.
You don't make. I don't think you make enough money.
They still went 11-5, and didn't make that next season was such a great season for football. They went 11-5 and still didn't make the playoffs. So they could have won 11-5 with Tom Brady and still didn't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, but the problem is not knowing.
Very true.
There's Brady going 18-0, losing the Super Bowl. So now all he wants to do is come back the next year, and he's down in the first fucking game, season-ending injury.
That would never be up there. That wouldn't even be close.
I'm just saying that's got to be brutal for him. I don't care.
That's worse than the 18-0, and I think Patrice has it though. The Yankees up 3-0, man.
Yeah.
Come back, lose 4 games in a row. That's got to be the worst.
That's crushing, and it ended.
All right,
and it ended some magical shit. It seemed like it. Okay, at the time it was the curse of the Babe, right?
Yeah.
Only that kind of comeback could make that comeback. Made people go. You haven't heard the curse of the Bambino ever again.
Yeah.
Because that had to be what happened.
Yeah.
Because if the Red Sox had got lucky and won, people would have been like, we'll do it next year. People don't feel that anymore. That fucking
that's done.
It's dead.
Yeah,
a lot of people agreeing with you. It's got to be said. Let me throw this. I don't know. Well, let's just go to Mark in Houston, and I'll explain. Go ahead, Mark.
I don't like baseball.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. The Oilers were up like 40 points at halftime and lost against Buffalo. And you mentioned that to anybody in Houston, and I get physically ill thinking about that.
That was.
I mean, it was horrific.
For people that have never seen that game, get a copy. First of all, and people don't even realize that it was Frank Reich, not Jim Kelly.
And it was Warren Moon that was playing.
Backup quarterback against Warren Moon. They're down how many points at halftime? Was it 40?
30-something.
30-something.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
it was like 35 or 40.
Have you ever seen this game, Ant?
No.
And people forget. They really just assume it was Kelly coming back. No, Kelly fucking wasn't in the game. It was Frank Reich who barely played, and he brought the team back against Warren Moon in the second half.
Wow.
And you want to talk about magical. Something magical was happening that day in Buffalo. It was fucked up. Everyone knew early on in the second half they were going to win this game. You just knew. There was just something in the air.
I think you got it all.
As a longtime Oiler fan, I can tell you, we knew it. I mean, that's what they always did. So, I mean, we weren't almost not surprised.
Yeah, the announcers were even getting excited, like, oh, my God, we're all going to experience something here. Just everyone knew it. It was the weirdest thing that day.
Well, thanks a lot, and happy birthday, Patrice.
All right, Mark. I remember that game like it was yesterday.
Jimmy's not here.
I think that also you have to something that you can't watch. Now, there's no way that somebody who's a Yankees fan could watch any game that had to do with that 3-game thing.
No.
Yeah. I can't watch the 18-0 Super Bowl. I can't watch it. Maybe I was affected by it.
Yeah.
It was emotional. Maybe it was so disturbing that it was like like you've been raped and then don't remember or touch funny as a kid. I can't watch Christian Laettner's turnaround jump shot. To beat Kentucky. I can't.
College basketball.
Close my eyes and turn the TV off when I see that. I hope he misses every time. I still see it.
Full court pass, grabs it at the foul line, turns and shoots. Right?
I can't.
That's the play, right?
He does a fake.
It is.
I can't watch that.
That was
personally.
not supposed to happen.
I can watch.
It just wasn't supposed to happen.
I can watch Bill Buckner. I know there's people that can't watch Bill Buckner. That they just can't.
Behind the bag. Oh!
But I can't think of anybody. I'm trying to think of. It's so unfair this Northeast thing. I know there's a lot of pain. I was in Canada and they said there was a hockey game that no one in Canada can watch. The
Really?
Canadians did something and they can't, or the Edmonton Oilers or something. They can't fucking watch. There's some things you just go, oh God.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't watch any clips from last night's game. It's annoying the shit that all they're doing is playing these highlights from last night's game.
You weren't supposed to win that game last night, though. It was just one of those games.
Look,
you got to come back tonight now.
Cliff Lee on the mound. It's amazing.
What'd you say? What'd you say when I came in this morning?
He's
you said
supposed
that
to be that good. No, this guy was, and not only that, he was cocky and fucking like smug. He made a catch where he pitches, the ball gets popped up to the mound, and he just stands there like this and goes, bunk. Puts his glove out and it's in my glove. And everyone started laughing because it was so nonchalant.
I don't think you're paying attention because you're a Yankees fan, but are you a baseball fan? Meaning...
Oh, I understand what you're saying. No, I wouldn't be able to tell you all the people on the Phillies.
I'm not again, I reiterate. When things transcend past your giving a fuck level, your meter, I know that Philly is as good as the Yankees.
Oh,
and the only thing they're saying is maybe the pitching. Their pitchers are great for Philly, but they haven't been great lately. So they could end up being great during this thing.
I understand.
These fuckers are good from top to bottom, and I don't give a fuck.
I understand that the Phillies are a good team. It's not like I'm like, oh, who are these guys coming in? I understand. You got a great year. And they're pitching.
They're beasts.
Good, but the way he pitched last night was not like, you will not see pitchers every night getting up and fucking playing like that. That was a ridiculous fucking night he had.
When I came in, you said they shouldn't allow robots to
fucking play
in the World Series.
In the World Series, he
was like a robot.
Like a robot.
They're just not afraid. And Rollins said, he said we're gonna beat him in 5, and if we're feeling charitable, we'll beat him in 6.
Oof.
And he said it, and it was so funny. It wasn't like some ridiculous trying to get confidence shit.
Behind him catch.
Your team's in trouble, Ant. They got to win tonight.
Yeah, I caught it.
All right, listen, let's move on.
Oh, they do have to win tonight.
So let's do the biggest chokes in sports history. What website is this from?
Listafterlist.com.
Whatever. So it's going to be a horse shit list. What do you want to do here? Top 10?
Yeah, 10.
I can't see from here. Patrice, you got the list in front of you?
It's O'Brien fails to qualify for Olympics is 10.
Are you going? Okay.
The hell is that?
Right, I got you there. Go. Okay. You're on over there. O'Brien, that was the
what
was that? He was the decathlete, right?
Oh, Dan O'Brien?
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is the chokes.
Yeah,
you gotta go top upsets, pain. Like this is like no one gives a fuck about Dan O'Brien.
No.
And the reason anybody would care, you remember what happened? They had those fucking
hold on,
keep
it there for a second. Yeah.
Those big he was they were pumping him up.
Madison Avenue.
Dude.
Madison Avenue cared about Dan O'Brien. That
Yeah.
sports fans didn't give a shit.
Nobody cared.
By the way, as far as this list goes, the biggest chokes in sports history, Bill Buckner is number 1. And number 2 is that Oilers game we were just talking about from the 1992 NFL playoffs.
Chris Webber.
Webber fucking choked. 1993 NCAA championship.
I can't watch that one either. God damn, that was the Fab Five, and I love the Fab Five. That was sad.
And he called the timeout, I think, right, Patrice?
He called the timeout.
And they didn't have any more timeouts
which
left.
Which was not his fault. It was the coach has to say we have no timeouts.
Yeah.
If you call one, we're going to get a tech. He didn't know that. It was painful.
Yeah, it was
painful.
It was really bad.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, what?
No, I can never say his name. This was classic for golf fans. Jean
Van de Valde.
Yeah, he was way up in the British Open and just completely choked on the last hole.
Fell apart.
Ended up in the water, and he took his shoes and his fucking socks off and hit it off the grandstands. Somebody help me out. How many stroke lead did he have going into?
He was up 6 strokes.
No.
Yes.
Going into the last hole?
Yes.
Going into the last hole, okay.
Last hole.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Oh, yeah.
He was up 6 strokes, Anthony.
Yeah.
Can we find the video? It's hilarious.
It's up 6
and just like,
Danny would have found it, by the way, Sam. Danny would have found it.
Huh?
No, he would have found the clip. You know what? We're talking about a bunch of sports clips here. Let me just bring this up, Sam. Patrice has mentioned a couple that were tragic. You know, that Opie had mentioned a couple of these plays that are amazing. Danny would have had them up there for us to watch and go, yeah, that was it. Holy shit. What are you looking at? Porno?
No, you said
You kept the list up forever. No, Danny would have minimized the list and then hit us with the videos.
I bet you if we were talking about great wrestling moments, you would have had the clips ready to go.
Yeah, please.
That's what he's going to add on the list.
Collection.
Hey, Hulk Hogan loses to King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 7.
Right. Anthony, Kevin from Connecticut writes, Opie, you're thinking about the movie Happy Gilmore. No, that Happy Gilmore thing actually happened at the British Open in, what year? 1993.
Wow, that's brutal.
You got to see that. You've never seen this?
The last hole.
No. I didn't realize it was
never going to see it either, by the way.
I thought it was 3, maybe 4. I did not realize it was 6. He hit it out of bounds off the grandstands. He fucking was in the water up against rocks.
He just folded.
And everyone's like, what the fuck is going on?
Why don't you copy-paste the guy's name from the list instead of Greg Norman being there?
Oh, boy. Are you panicking, Sam?
Copy-paste.
You forced him to do something that he just...
Yeah, because this guy's not going to have a lot of videos.
Yeah.
There's going to be one video for this guy.
There we go. His collapse, golf collapse. It's easy.
Here's the...
See, Sam?
All right.
I mean, there's no easy T-shirt, I think.
He probably still suffering, this guy.
Oh, yeah. He was British Open, too, man. One of the majors. He's got... All he has to do is fucking...
It's just
if he gets a triple bogey, he still wins.
Triple bogey, he wins, yeah.
Here's his drive on the 18th hole.
Could take as many as 6 shots
as many as
18th and still win.
Ah.
The driver was a brave choice of club in such
A brave choice. Don't you know?
Lying well.
What a fucking wanker.
So the drive was even okay, right?
Now surely was the time to
What does he dunk it in the water? No way! Come on!
This.
I love this. Come on, it's
The
so
drive
bad.
was even okay, considering he was 6 strokes ahead.
This is douchey. Why don't you maximize the screen a little bit there?
You got
Slick.
The option was
Thank you.
wedge down the left side and then pitch it on the green and
Yeah.
two-putt it or
Aye.
straight-putt it and walk off with it.
Right, he's
Or
looking
you
over
sort of
a little water hat. It's like a little fucking puddle in front of him, by the way.
Here's his second shot.
This was the D'Artagnan.
Up by 6 shots to win the British Open. Okay,
It
watch
was
this.
here that the tragicomedy began.
The tragicomedy.
Most balls that hit grandstands stay there. The result from the ricochet was unfortunate, to say the least.
I didn't need to go for glory. That wasn't something absolutely not.
Can you stop that for a second? This is absolutely why I've traveled, right? This is absolutely why fucking America, no matter how awful it is still the best.
Yeah.
We know how to make drama.
Yeah.
Like, other people don't appreciate drama. They go like, oops, here's where the tragic comedy. It's like somebody would go, oh, this motherfucker is falling apart.
Yeah.
You dirty, rotten
We're
piece of
watching
shit.
this guy destroy himself here. He's like, oh, that's unfortunate.
And they're letting him,
Yes.
the interview, they're allowing this guy to just go, yeah, to brush it off like it ain't the worst thing
Yeah.
that's ever happened in
The
history.
most horrible thing.
Yeah. People are saying, Travis, he was only 3 strokes ahead, not 6.
I just heard him
That's
say.
fine, whatever, Sports Illustrated says one
I heard him
thing,
say.
instant
I heard
feedback says
the
another.
announcer there say he's got 6.
Oh, he just got
chances here.
I think he just has to get a 6 on the last hole.
No, I think.
All right, let's find out. So then his second shot is in deep fucking, you don't get out of it, type
He's in
grass,
some fucking
rough
weeds.
shit.
Still had
The
shots
jungle.
to spare. Surely good sense screamed for a chop out, chip, and 2 putts.
Right. Chop out, chip, and 2 putts.
With the neurons apparently misfiring, the humour from here
We can't turn
was
this up.
all gallows, or more appropriately, guillotine.
High up as it goes.
All right, here's his
Walking
third
on
shot.
water, now his hopes would sink in it.
Watch this. All he has to do is chip this out of the
Chip
deep
it out.
grass.
It went into the water. Now he's looking very depressed. The people are laughing. Oh,
water.
shit. People are laughing at him. This guy is having the worst. You are watching a man having the worst day of his life.
See, most people don't give a shit about golf, unfortunately,
You hit it,
sports
added
fans.
jazz, Spanish guitar.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, this could be the greatest collapse right here.
Now he's
in the water without
He took
shoes
his
and socks.
Shoes and socks off. He's in the water. His ball is there. Now he's got a hit from about 4 inches of water.
Right.
How does he fucking even think he's going to
Oh,
do
that
this?
must be his wife, just pussy drying up.
Yeah.
Pussy drying up.
I think he. What did he do? I think he just he's taking a penalty because he can't hit it out of the water.
His wife's embarrassed. Like, that's his wife.
Wait,
Gotta be.
wait.
Playing from the water, Van de Velde dropped into more trouble.
Now he has
The
to drop
French
into more
assisted by
shit.
Prince Charlie, Van de Velde was now making his own contribution to the Tarzan cause. Paddy looked on, bemused.
Oh, my God. This guy fell apart.
And now he's got another shitty shot from the rough because he had to take it out of the water and take a penalty.
And now? In the sand trap. He just went in the sand trap. This guy fucking.
Now Van de Velde had to haul from sand to secure a French triumph. The crowd, disbelieving and sympathetic, were watching one of the most dramatic.
Oh, he had a face like I should stop beating myself in the head with one of these clubs.
Yeah. Oh, this poor fuck.
Now he's got a hole out.
Paddy planned a glorious climax to follow the gore of his miserable back 9.
Paddy was the guy he was obviously playing with. And he didn't mind.
That will be ensured fourth place.
Oh, shit.
And Paddy puts it in from the
That's the
sand
guy.
trap.
That's the guy who he was playing against. He just put it in from a sand trap.
Right. And now
Oh my
To
God.
win, Van de Velde had to emulate the Australian.
He had to just do the same thing, chip it out, and get it in.
Chip it in from the sand, yeah.
Can he tie after?
I don't remember anymore. We'll find out in a second. It's been a long
He's
time
gotta
that I even
chip
thought
it
about
out.
this. So now he chips out of the sand, and he's about
Now a playoff was assured.
A
Leonard hadn't expected a second chance. Laurie had been 10 shots back at the start of the day. Now could join.
He lost a 10-shot lead.
He's got to putt this in for a playoff.
Right.
Where is he? About 4 feet away from the
4 or 5
pin?
feet.
4 feet away from the cup for the tie and a playoff.
Right.
Here he goes.
And here's the putt.
The putt.
So he makes the putt and then...
followed the madness. There were 3 men in a 4-hole aggregate playoff.
And then he goes to the playoff and loses in the playoff.
He threw his shit. Did you see him throw his club?
Dude.
He was very angry.
It is a massive collapse.
Oh my
British
God.
Open, 1993. Look up the video.
Has he won anything since? Did he play again?
It took him 7 years to win another major tournament.
Yeah, that was it for him.
Oh,
that was it. It's an amazing piece of sports fucking footage.
For him, that's probably number one.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, but unfortunately, golf's not that as big as these other sports. So
yeah, choking in golf to me is amazing. It's you can only choke in golf after you've been playing amazing. Like to hit that ball in that little hole and then you go, that's not choking.
No,
that's like choking at darts. Like all you had to do was get the bullseye to win.
Yeah,
but he couldn't do. Like get the fuck out of it. Hobbies don't count.
I was on a dart league though. No, I did choke few times.
No, you don't get to say choke.
Very good.
And there's a little more info on what
Long Island. It's mandatory.
There's a little more info on what we just saw. Dave in Westchester. Dave.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
So, 2 things about that Van de Velde choke. 2 weeks later, somebody he had made a comment that said, "Geez, I could have made 6 with my putter on that hole to win the tournament." And they all left. Well, 2 weeks later, on a bet, he went to the same hole and made 6 playing the hole with just his putter.
Shit, that was a little too much pressure for him.
Yeah.
Here's the worst part about this whole thing. If you look, the guy who writes the name on the trophy for the British Open already had half of Van de Velde's name on the trophy. So, I who won the tournament, you can still faintly see Van de Velde's name underneath because they had half of it already carved into the trophy.
Yeah, so they had to rub that out and put the. I don't even remember who won it that year, to be honest with you.
I think it was Paul Laurie.
Okay, yeah, but there you go. Thank you for that info, Dave. I appreciate it. Dave from Westchester. We should take a break, but there you go. Patrice O'Neal. Are you promoting anything, Patrice?
Yeah, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be at?
Where were you off to the last time you were here? Did it go well?
Oh, yeah, it went pretty good.
Bananas, right?
Poughkeepsie. And I'll be a couple of places coming up my last few performances of the year before the holidays. And
take the rest of the year off?
Do you?
And I just
mellow out?
And I'm going to put on my... I'm going to put on my answer machine. 2009 is going to be my year.
but it is 2009.
Yeah, as soon as 2010 comes, I swear to God, every gig I took this year, I said, I'm not taking because I'm going to get something.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I'd be a homeless mother. I'd be sleeping in this studio.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So I've got a few things. Stress Factory coming up.
Yeah, all right.
Bananas and
we'll figure it all out.
All that shit.
Hey, we got to take a break. This show's going to go by fast today because we got Lazlo coming in today.
And we're leaving early.
Hopefully we'll leave early. Bill Donahue's calling in about the Curb Your Enthusiasm thing. We'll ask Patrice if he's seen the episode. If he hasn't, we'll explain it to Patrice. Bill Donahue's outraged, and he wants to talk to us today. And you want to squeeze in a Jocktober today, Ant?
I would love to. Remember, we can't squeeze it in. It cannot be dismissed. It must be played. We're pretty much done with Jocktober.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Yeah.
That sucks. And Sam picked out a show fave for today's Jocktober.
Today's a very special Jocktober.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to bring back a lot of memories.
Oh, cool.
2 guys just like you and I, my friend.
Really?
Just like you and I.
Yeah. Just 2 guys.
Just
two guys.
Yeah.
You'd think they were married, though.
Oh, boy. All right, we'll continue. Opie and Anthony and Patrice. So please watch Jimmy on Leno tonight. I know a lot of you are going to be watching the World Series, but you know what? Take a peek and then go back to the game.
Oh, yeah?
At the very least, take a peek and watch Jimmy's segment tonight. He's doing uninvited guests, so those things are just kicking ass, especially for Jay Leno. Patrice O'Neal's going to be at Bananas Comedy Club in Hasbrook Heights this time around. This is down the road, Patrice. All right. You know what? Big Mama Prod's on Twitter, and Patrice will be telling you where he's going to be at. That's what you should do. Go to Big Mama Prod's on Twitter. And I saw your tweet about the Vikings-Steelers game.
Oof.
Fucking it. That was the game of the week, though, right?
Oof.
You liked?
Oof.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. It's 4 days ago already.
But I'm just saying, can I just say that Adrian Peterson
was an animal.
Is that his name?
I
First
think
name
so.
Adrian?
I don't know.
For the Vikings, the running back?
Yeah.
Oof. I just was relaxed. I had to let some kind of emotion out when I saw that fucking animal hit that dude Gay. His last name was Gay.
Gay. And knocked him straight.
Yeah, but the sadness is, you see that little simple thing? They couldn't even say that on SportsCenter ever. Like, nowhere could a dude just get that pain out of going, he straightened Gay up. Couldn't even say that. He hit this guy in the mouth. This guy is a fucking animal, dude. He's the baddest motherfucker. And I'm telling you, clips love football. I've never seen a clip. The only clip close to that, is Earl Campbell hitting a motherfucker in his chest. Earl Campbell has a clip like that. This will go down as one of the greatest all-time offensive fucking blows ever. He hit this guy in his feet fell off the ground.
Maybe we'll see it.
Wow.
Earl Campbell's hit is one of the greatest of all time. When he put his leg up. This ain't it. Here it is. Wait, no. Here it is. Boom! That's number one. But Adrian Peterson hitting Gay in his mouth is number 2.
Hitting Gay in his mouth.
Is that clip anywhere?
Oh, if you could. It shook my bones, man.
That was a great game.
Oh, my God. What a game. What a fucking game, man. I have to say Adrian Peterson. I have to say that dude, man, we get to see somebody that's going to,
We're talking sports a lot. That means it's a good sports year or something. Because we don't talk sports this much usually.
It's the greatest time of, here it is. Blam!
You knocked him.
That guy's name is Gay.
Boy, he didn't.
Did you see what he did with his legs after he hit the ground? I think he still thought he was on the ground. Look at his legs.
And then he just stepped over him. He walked on top of him. Look, he stepped on his chest.
Did you see Gay?
It's just monstrous, dude.
Gay's like pedaling like he's on a bike. He doesn't know where he is.
Like a bull, he went over the sky.
It's just, you don't understand that don't happen. And Gay didn't understand it. Everyone, if you just know that doesn't happen ever.
Oh, look at him.
It was. I wanted to cry.
He's laying there with his legs flailing around.
And I wrote on Twitter that I wanted to get my girl pregnant. Oh, and I couldn't finish it. She knows only 100. But I said I wanted to fuck my girl, get her pregnant, so I could have a son. So I could have him do things like that to other men. I can't do that to other men now. I'm fucking 40. But that fucking just to have a son. Can you imagine how proud you are as a father?
Oh, wow, that guy got laid out.
That guy ain't moving.
What happened to him? Oh! Yeah,
that's going to hurt.
That was a high hit.
I just wanted to say that was just...
Bravo,
talking about that
bravo.
Twitter. What a fucking... Oh, that hit.
Someone's saying check out the Eagles hit on Reggie Brown 2006.
We're talking offensive.
Less than 3. Thank you.
Offensive player versus a defensive player. You'll see.
The Steelers fans are yelling and screaming that Peterson didn't even get 70 yards that day, or he got about 70 yards fucking rushing.
Give a nigga credit. He destroyed that guy.
What are we looking at?
Auburn's Junior Rose. What the fuck?
And Georgia's Reggie Brown.
Let's see. Let's see this hit.
No audio?
Wow. He knocked his fucking head off? Oh, that was the ball. Oh, wait, yeah. He got creamed by 2 guys.
Yeah, all right.
That got hurt.
Let's get into some Jocktober.
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show. I wanna rock! It's a celebration of hacky, pukey radio shows and DJs from across this great nation of ours.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby!
There was a lot of energy there for some reason, but it's like wasted energy.
Yeah.
It's like sitting in your driveway in neutral and just gassing it. Strike up the crapola, it's Jocktober.
There's a person stranded!
There's a show!
It's stranded! My rebuttal is, yo mama. I like that.
the hell was that?
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ha ha. Let's all do it. Ha 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 ha. There was no joy attached to that sound. None.
And here we are. We only have 2 more days in Jocktober, which really sucks. I think we're going to continue this bit, but we're going to kind of put it on the side so we bring it back every once in a while because we can't wait a whole nother year before we beat up other radio shows. So with that said, if you got a good name where we could change the name of this thing so we could continue doing this, please contact Sam with your names.
Just Twitter me.
Yeah, Twitter Sam, not
What's your,
Sam on Twitter, I believe.
You're
right?
not Sam?
That's me. I'm not. You would know, but you stopped following me.
Oh, that's right, because it was all wrestling shit.
Before we get into Jocktober, that the Twitter, somebody tweeted, I am the real Bobo.
That's the real Bobo.
Yeah, that's the real Bobo.
I didn't think for a second that it wasn't.
Really?
But the person spelled you Y-U-O.
Yeah.
And please, P-L-E-Z-E.
Yeah, everything's misspelled.
I'm thinking and something's wrong because everybody's like, dude, that ain't the fucking real Bobo. And I'm like,
wow, this guy's...
maybe it was such a setup.
This guy is convincing.
It's Bobo.
It's Bobo. Patrice?
Yeah.
If you want to reach Bobo on Twitter, just go to twitter.com/I am the real Bobo.
But he spelled all that right.
Yes. It says, Patrice, this is Bobo. Please, P-L-E-S-E, please help me plug my Twitter account. I think he left something out of account.
Well, there's 2 C's.
Yeah. Had fun Friday. C-Y-U-O soon.
Also, Friday he spelled F-R-U.
Oh, it's Friday. I didn't see from here.
Yeah, it's the new day of the week. Friday.
I'm so stupid to not know. I'm just dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking dumb.
It would be, though, if somebody was faking being him, you would spell stuff like that.
He talks about Joe opening for Joe DeRosa.
Yeah.
First he spells Joe, J-E-O.
J-E-O.
And then he spells it G-O-E.
G-O-E.
Yes.
Just in case, he's covering all his bases.
Gotta be him.
I'm just dumb.
That's great.
I'm so fucking stupid.
All right, so get a hold of Sam if you got a new name for Jocktober so we could do it all year long.
Yes.
That would be nice. I mean, we're not going to, for like once every maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
just
don't even
here
worry.
and there type shit. Yeah. But today we got a show that we know very well.
Yeah, I think that we shouldn't fully announce the show because most of our listeners know them. We spent a lot of time with them. We just haven't talked about them in a year.
Wow.
So I feel like maybe before you even announce what the show is, you should play like one of their sweepers.
Track 1.
Yeah.
All right, we'll introduce today's Jocktober with this. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Aw, shit? With aw, shit? Let's see. Who is it?
Come on.
Here it is. No, it's not Ron Fez. Shut up.
The John and Jeff Show.
John and Jeff Show.
We're 2 guys who think there is no excuse for poor neighborhoods being dirty.
We're 2 guys who think any band that comes back after a farewell tour should be sued.
We're 2 guys who think parole boards should be eliminated.
We're 2 guys who think children's beauty pageants are comfort food for perverts.
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
10 years long, 10 years strong.
Oh, 10 years long, 10 years strong.
It's the John and Jeff Show, which you can hear in Boston, Seattle, Portland, Providence, Norfolk, Greensboro, Louisville, Fresno, Reno, Charleston, Ithaca, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Fort Wayne, Augusta, Charlottesville, Bloomington, Sioux City, and Junction City on the Talk of JC.
Jesus, are you kidding me?
They're the third shifters. Everybody's favorite.
They were the overnight show when we were getting ready for our regular radio show on K-Rock.
The Opie and Anthony lead-in.
Yeah, they would be blasting through the hallways this John and Jeff nonsense.
We're 2 guys who think,
You always used to dump to them every morning.
Yeah, that's right. Had a good dump to John and Jeff.
Are they doing anything different since the last time we looked at them?
Definitely. They are really sort of broadening their horizons.
Well, they're 10 years long.
10 years strong.
10 years strong.
We're 2 guys that think and go.
Go. The flights to Thailand for young boys are great.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
So, Patrice.
Dude, this is a guy.
Look at this picture.
Yeah, look at that.
Without without even our help, you tell us what you think, in your honest opinion, is going on in that photo.
He was doing a radio show about the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he was going back to apologize to some of the mother's daughters.
Yeah, he found the daughter of Kim Fuck, who was running after the napalm strike.
He found the daughter. He found a girl in the sea who goes, "What are you, a fucking fag? What are you, a homosexual, Taylor?"
He found the daughter of the woman that threw the pointy hat in the chopper in Apocalypse Now.
He found the Coast Guard casualties of war.
I want you to put a skid up her ass.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
This guy took trips to Thailand, and he's in one of those Thailand type fucking bars.
It's one of those places where they can shoot darts out of their pussy and pop balloons. I'm not kidding. And it looks like he is with
he's buying hookers.
13-year-old over here.
Well, we can't just say that.
Well,
I said
okay,
it looks like
how do I reiterate
hookers.
so he can't sue me?
He appears to be.
Something's going on in our humble opinion.
I mean, if I'm in Brazil and you see all my pictures and
yeah, you would think
of a giant creep.
And based on that picture, my personal assessment of it is that he was paying her for some type of sexual favor.
Now, what's the words do I
could
use
be wrong.
to accuse without
allegedly?
It could be your opinion.
In my opinion,
in my personal humble opinion,
yeah,
she's not his longtime friend.
No.
She looks very young, too. Doesn't she look like about 14 years old?
Yeah.
15 years old?
You don't think he traveled there with her?
I don't fucking know.
And his fake smile looks like he just took his vampire teeth out. And he's just waiting to put it back in.
He looks like he fits in there perfectly.
Now, let me also tell you something. He is sitting down. He is sitting down at the bar. She is on his lap, on his knee. His hand is as low as it can go on her bare skin without touching her very, very low-rise jeans,
right,
which are about a size fucking -2.
Yeah. If they're even jeans, it might be a little skirt or something.
She looks like she's starving.
And there's some alleged hookers on a swing in the back.
Yeah. The background's a little blurry.
On auction, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, let me say...
There's two girls barely dressed, on a swing behind him.
If this guy, all he has to do to just be a dude and be cool and have nobody fuck with him, is go... yes, I'm doing what you allegedly think I am doing, and you could never say anything to the fucker.
At least it ain't a boy, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm doing what I do, you cocksucker.
Yeah.
I'm feeding this girl.
But apparently...
what I'm spending, bought this girl new fucking shingles for a shitty hut down.
Shingles?
It's better than just getting a thank you letter from him in the mail after you send him some cash.
I don't think they got shingles over there.
They might.
Corrugated tin.
I like your joke, but I don't know. I don't know if they have actual shingles.
I used to bring shingles in a suitcase when I used to go to Brazil.
Currency.
Baby, what you need?
Currency.
I need shingles. Well, fucking, I got them. I go to the Tile City, nigga, and I'm bringing
got some for you. Yeah. Well, apparently, also, they had taken these pictures off of their website.
Yes.
I mean, that
E-Rock was smart enough to save them.
Sex bagel.
But that could just be that, they're moving on with their website. And
is that it? It wasn't the fact that we
in all fairness,
pounded him about it last time?
I would like to think that's the reason.
They, on the photos section.
Yeah, what do they got now?
They have the trip.
Oh, so they still have the trip, but they don't have him with a young fucking...
Guess what? I have pictures of me at fucking Christos, the giant Jesus. I also have those pictures, too.
Yeah, look at him. He's in front
now
of
he's
some
got the
kind of
normal
pagoda.
tourist pictures.
He's at a temple.
Yeah, that's why he's there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why you go to Thailand.
There's a fucking pagoda in his pants.
I don't even know this guy, but it's like this giant head and no shoulders.
Yeah, he's very creepy.
Oh, you know he had a good...
it's either Jeff or John. I don't know which.
It might be John, but I don't know.
All right, it's Jocktober. Let's get into this. More John and Jeff descriptives.
Anthony, would you?
What? Her? I'm not into Asian girls. I would probably take a handy or a blowjob from her or something like that, but I'm not into the Asian girl. Maybe Southeast Asian? I don't know. I'd have to be... how much did I drink?
Did I drink?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Well, let me see.
You know what? I've never... This is one of the things... You know how much I like Anthony.
Racism gets in the way of you getting pussy, man.
Your pussy racism is shocking.
Yeah,
that's... Because even slave owners slept with slaves. Like, pussy is just so...
I'm very.
But wait a minute, though. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I think you don't. I didn't do much reading about it, but you tell me. You don't hear stories that much of the German guys messing with the Jewish women during that time.
Well,
I don't hear much of it.
Yeah, it was some going on, though. Yeah. I think so.
Like, just what they, just how they looked and what they did to him, and you just didn't think it was no...
But it was so fucking against, like, if you got caught having sex with a Jewish woman back then and you were a Nazi, you were fucked. You were fucked. You didn't do that. No.
That's shocking about it. We talked about this before, but it's usually pussy just...
No,
it just goes across lines.
It has nothing to do with, believe it or not, Patrice. Yes. Look at that picture of them. It has nothing to do with me going, I don't like this race of people, so I don't want to have sex with their women. I'm not attracted.
What is it then, nigga?
I'm not attracted to, like...
you never were attracted to an exotic girl?
To, like, black women. Like, there are some that are really hot, but they got to be, like, mocha kind of, like, tanned white women. Black women. I don't like fucking, hey, white boy, you best fuck me good. Mm-hmm. Like,
fair enough.
Walmart, big ass. Fucking,
I get it. I get that. But sometimes you just come off like, I'm not going to fuck anybody.
Like, you thought because that's a young looking skinny chick that I would be all over it.
Yeah.
But Asians, to me, I'd like to see it naked. I might, scrap one looking at a little titties or something.
I'm not a giant Asian guy where I flip out. But again, I think Nicole Kidman is one of the biggest.
She's not Asian.
But I'm saying I understand what you're saying. It's like for me to like a white girl, she has to be like where I go woo. Like Nicole Kidman is one of the biggest publicity stunt beauties I've ever. Or Gwyneth Paltrow. They just look sickly.
Yeah, you don't
they
like
look translucent.
Yeah, you pick two that most guys want to be jumping up and down
I hear
about.
people loving Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman.
What year is this?
Yeah, no, not
I'm
anymore.
Saying, I'm just saying.
Her face is frozen. Get a picture of her. She did so much work to her face. It's frozen now.
I don't get it.
Look, we got to move on.
I like a pale girl, though.
Okay.
We got to move on because we got Bill Donahue, we got Lazlo. We're going to just run out of time. So we can pick up this argument, absolutely, a little later. But find the pictures of Nicole Kidman. More John Jeff descriptives as we continue. See?
That's a wax figure.
She's fucking frozen in time now, man.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck's going on there?
That picture should come with a warning that your house is built on top of a graveyard.
It's like a Stepford wife. A Stepford wife or something, right?
She should be in the Pirates of the Caribbean down in Disney.
So your boys, I just want to say that picture of your boy, he fucking definitely would be a dude if he would just be a dude.
Man up and say what's going on.
Man the fuck up.
But some tells
why
me
you're really going to Thailand.
Some tells me he clutches his laptop going through customs, though, going, please don't look at my hard drive.
Jesus.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. we don't know the first thing about these fucking assholes.
I just said something tells me.
Well, we do know some things about them.
Yeah, we know their radio show sucks a dick and regular radio is syndicating all over the country. What's that about, Sam?
Opie, if you'd like to know more...
Strong.
10 years strong. If you'd like to know more about John and Jeff, maybe we could play the next little sweeper.
All right.
John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think every DMV driving test should be in English only.
We're two guys who think any woman who claims to be experimenting is in denial.
We're two guys who think anyone who steals a shopping cart should be deported.
We're two guys who think mandatory tipping for room service should be illegal.
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show. 10 years long, 10 years strong.
See,
so what, this is their big 10-year anniversary?
Well, 10 years
pushing,
long, 10 years
promoting.
10 years strong. Fuck.
Representing the third shifters, the insomniacs,
They're pretty edgy with their We're Two Guys, though.
Yeah,
wow. They don't like that fucking tipping of the room
carts
service.
And fucking shit.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
You have to realize when you're on overnights, they're on from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. You can get away with a little more.
Well, obviously.
Yes.
Safe harbor. Yes, Patrice.
No, I'm not nothing.
All right. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Bill Donahue's going to be on our show. He's all over the place, and he picked our show as one of the places to yell and scream today. So we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Jocktober, John and Jeff. Even more things that make John and Jeff two captivating guys.
The John and Jeff Show.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think if you lie about a crime, you gotta do the time.
We're two guys who think vegetarians should just mind their own business.
We're two guys who think the divorce rate would be 80% if a man didn't lose half.
We're two guys who think anyone caught driving without car insurance should have their vehicle impounded.
The John and Jeff
The
Show.
John and Jeff Show.
10 years long, 10 years strong.
They're like cartoon characters or something. Their
the
voices
thing
are
is-
very cartoony. It's like, are they supposed to be guys, Sam?
They're men.
They're men.
Yeah.
But they're
A
two
man's
guys. The thing is, they come up with these opinions, and it's not just one of them.
It's both. I was just thinking the same thing.
Both of them.
Yeah. Both of
They're
them.
two guys that think the same
Why don't
thing.
you guys think alike?
No.
That's why they...
Opie and Anthony, we're two guys who fucking don't like you.
But did you ever
10
have
years
that?
long, 10 years, go fuck yourself.
What if they just made you do that? They just said, we want you to. Would you quit?
Yeah.
If they said to go.
Turn it to the
20
we're
years.
two guys.
Yeah.
We'll never
two
be in
guys.
two guys.
Or just they want you to just start the day off with, hi, I'm Opie. Hi, I'm Anthony. And we're two guys who love entertaining you. For real.
And really mean it.
Hell fucking no. No, we like it this way. You know. we're two different guys that fucking make it work. What can I tell you?
But
We're
listen,
two guys.
are they forcing these guys? This is what I'm saying. Are they saying you must
good
be
question.
this type of human being?
Maybe they're saying, that two-guy thing
Ew.
really works.
They have a new Elvira, or is that
It's the same one? About the
Holy shit, is that the same Elvira?
That's the same Elvira.
Is that the same one?
60-something years old.
Fuck out of
She's
here.
going to be at Chiller Theater this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
She's got to be 60-something years old at least.
She had tons of work, but look at her tits. Look at this fucking bitch.
You
Elvira.
She's got to be wearing some kind of
I really
push-up.
want to smash her, but I think she's getting it done still. That stupid Elvira.
Wow.
You think it's the same one, though?
That's gotta be.
Maybe
It
they
is
switched
the
her
same
out.
one.
It is the same one.
That's
the
Elvira.
same one.
Yeah.
She's a redhead in real life.
Is she?
Yep.
Really?
She's also burned
Does
over
she-
much of her body.
Really?
Yeah.
She had bad burns?
That's no kidding.
Crackhead?
No. She something happened when she was younger, and she got burned over a lot of her body, except what you see, her cleavage and shit like that. But the rest of her body, big burns.
Did they think she was a witch?
Oh, maybe that was it. They burned her at the stake. Oh, you know something?
Goes with the whole Elvira thing.
Yes.
Maybe she took it seriously. The burn thing. All right, let's go to John and Jeff. Start their hour with stuff. What now? What?
I'm sorry. You gave me the giggles now. I just want to laugh at everything else.
John and Jeff start their hour with stuff you won't hear anywhere else, like
Is
a
Bernie
trivia
Williams
question.
playing fucking guitar?
He's been doing the fucking jazz guitar.
I don't want to
Bernie
see it no more. I want to
Williams
see no more Bernie Williams.
Burn, baby, burn!
Dumb guitar.
Holy
And
shit!
it's jazz guitar on top of it.
And I'm
Nothing
not
worse
even
than
hearing
jazz
him play,
guitar.
and you can see by his fingers he stinks.
And his face, he's like so into it.
Here he is. Here he is.
Go, Bernie!
There he is. Bernie Williams. He plays a good guitar, but who the fuck's buying this shit?
Fucking kids.
You know what? I don't know how many people get this, but his wife should be behind him doing this. She used to fucking smash something right
Every time he was
behind
up?
the plate every time and fucking annoy the piss out of me.
His album should be called Bernie's Greatest Hits, Not in Baseball.
Oh, shit. You should have given that guitar to some of the Yankees so they could hit with it. Maybe they would have fucking hit the ball.
I don't want to look at his soulful into his face. Get this shit off.
He's closing his eyes and pursing his lips.
He's shaking his head like...
His album should be called I Retired Too Soon.
Hey, you could do a lot worse than Bernie Williams.
Fuck that one up. Hey, your ex is Elvira today, too.
Oh, no.
There's dueling Elviras
What
today.
is she doing? Let me... Oh, yeah.
And Elvira's 58 years young.
Ooh.
58. She's fucking padding that.
Look at her. She's crossing her legs into the letter A to say hello.
Oh, that's a secret code.
Look at her.
What the fuck is she doing?
Look at you.
Yeah.
She has your hair.
Oh, look how old Elvira is, though, when she turns her head. That neck does some kind of a fucking rubber thing.
That turkey neck.
Is that a prosthetic chest? Like it's
yeah, I know, right?
Not just a fake tits, but a whole fake upper torso.
They're using Ricola
and shit.
Montalban's chest from the Wrath of Khan.
Oh.
That's the one they put on her. When she fucking turns her head, her neck looks like you're wringing out a chamois.
She is old, but she's still...
No, man.
Look.
If you look at the breast more, those things look like they're going to fucking just drop to the floor if they're not being held up.
There's a problem.
They're being pushed.
There's a problem.
What a cruddy-looking old broad. She looks delicious, man.
A cruddy-looking old broad.
Look at her, man. Look at how just cruddy she's looking.
Yeah.
That's Elvira?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yes.
From when?
Maybe not today.
Wow. I think that might be today. What's
it's recently.
Dude, that is fucking...
She looks way better with her fucking regular hair and shit.
That is Elvira. Get the fuck out of here.
No way.
It is.
She looks like the girl next door, apple pie, fucking...
Your old friend's looking pretty good, my friend.
Oh, you like her?
She's looking all right.
I thought she was looking a little better. She's not doing... You can't tell with the wig on, but she got better hair now than she had. She was dyeing it and...
Why don't you put a
people
call in, man?
What? No, that's done. There's no way.
Put a call in, man.
No.
Say Happy Halloween. White people love Halloween. It's almost like Christmas.
Yeah.
That's white people's Christmas.
Halloween's a safe holiday, too. Just say Happy Halloween.
Yeah, Happy Halloween,
safe.
man.
Bernie's album is called Moving Forward.
From what?
Meaning I wish I played a few more years, but finally I'm moving forward.
I've been trying to plan my next special I'm going to do. I've been trying to plan the name for 2 years, and I just can't come up. Like, it's just... Because every name is douchey. I think I'm going to call it Patrice O'Neal Live.
Dude.
Because these names, fucking names.
Use your Twitter. The listeners will fucking come up with it in a second
Just
for
be
you.
like
I'm
Chicago.
telling you they'll come up with something.
Patrice 5, Patrice 6.
Have a contest. They'll come up with it. That's it.
Isn't that a great... Just something simple?
Right. Patrice, you're killing us with your ADD today. You're killing us.
I love it. It's
That's
great.
true.
People are calling it WADD today, radio.
Oh, it's because they're into what... Oh, my bad. Bernie Williams fucked me up.
There's no way we couldn't have commented on that.
I know.
And I've been trying not to be, but this fucker tuned right into the fact that dumb Bernie Williams was clenching his bottom lip. Ding, 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 ding. Who gives a shit, nigga? And delicious Elvira and his old friend looking. Let's go back to these two sissies from Taiwan. Fuck out here, go ahead. And look at Sam, just like, come on, man. My hard work. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
And we got Lazlo outside the studio, Bill Donahue. It's one of those crazy days. There's Lazlo throwing his hands up. He's already given up. Here we go. John and Jeff start their show. We're an hour off with some dumb trivia.
Thanks for joining us on the third shift. We appreciate it. And a special welcome to insomniacs across America. This is the John and Jeff Show, 877-975-6465.
All right, America, welcome to the show. Here it's totally open phones. That means more topics, better variety. Stand by for stuff you will only hear right here on the third shift. So there's a lot going on. Grab a cup of coffee, America, and jump on.
Oh. Dude, you got John and Jeff. You grab your cup of coffee, dude.
Grab your cup of coffee.
Well, don't forget,
grab
it's
a cup
on
of
late
coffee,
at night.
America, and jump on live. And John, I've got some stupid, useless trivia here.
All right.
It's in regards to married couples and wives complaining about their husbands.
Oh, boy.
Boy, where do we start? Honey, have you taken out the trash yet?
Here it is. Here's the question. I'll get right to it.
Wait, what is that?
I thought there was going to be like a bit there.
It's just like one of those, like you can imagine, think about it, like, oh, but you're married now, so maybe you could think, you're sitting home on the couch and all of a sudden your wife, honey, have you taken out the trash?
That's all hack shit.
Huh?
If you find a good girl, you don't deal with that hack shit.
But did you ever have the trash start piling up and all of a sudden?
Yeah, we both look at it like, all right, one of us will give in eventually.
2 black eyes later.
Huh?
She ain't asking.
What the fuck?
Right.
Do you take out? Are you getting nagged by your woman?
Not even
because you're pretty much married too. Who are you kidding?
Yeah.
It's just not official with you.
Patrice has her trained so well. She wouldn't dare nag
But
him.
she's not nagging you, right?
She would if I let her. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
She knows Patrice would just be, bitch, what the fuck are you saying?
She's living the life she wants.
What are you saying to me?
Every time I see her, I no longer, now, here's what she got me. I no longer do anything now. Like when I see her, if I drop something on the floor, anything that knows how to bend, It's broke.
Oh my God!
Like, oh shit! I dropped something, sweetie.
Hey,
come pick
that.
But she set me up to need her, so I needed to pick up shit and carry shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Carry the bags that I bought. I bought the soup. I bought the food. You carry it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Be a fucking gentleman. Shut your face.
Oh, really?
And carry bags.
When I drop stuff, I'm like, could you please pick that up for me?
Pick it up.
That's where I'm feeling the age a little bit.
I paid $75 for the Olive Garden the other day.
Please just pick this up for me.
Take the leftovers in a bag in your purse.
Jesus. All right, let's find out about this nagging.
Not the trash yet.
Here it is. Here's the question. I'll get right to it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. About 65% of married women said this was the most annoying thing about their husband. It bugs them. What is it? This annoys them. It bugs them. What is it?
So this is one of the things you'll
peeing
hear
on its toilet seat up.
Yeah,
only on the third shift.
It's got to be toilet seat up.
Why are you trying to answer this? Who cares?
Because I'm
interesting.
captivated by it. Oh, yeah.
These are two guys who love trivia questions.
I swear I thought the question was going to be, women do this after they break up. I swear I thought you were going to sneak that one in.
Oh, I wish that would have been hilarious if the third show had the same topic.
I've never hated Sam more than this moment right now, because I'm looking down at all the rest of the tracks. They're all fucking answers to this question. Are you fucking kidding me? That's all we got today?
That's what we're going to highlight.
Oh
John and Jeff getting
this would be a throwaway line.
Of course.
No.
And maybe you hope that someone has a good joke on the lines or someone in the studio, whatever, but that's it. You wouldn't spend too much time in something like this.
Our own listeners have some answers here.
Yep.
Finding another girl in your closet.
Okay.
That seems to be something that they don't like.
Very good.
Yeah, they don't like that.
I like that. Hey, also, there's something else going on, ADD Radio today, and that's okay. We're just going to go with it now, finally. Chris in New Hampshire's got a name for your fucking comedy special if you want to listen, Patrice.
Why did I not?
Why'd you do this?
I'm a fucking idiot.
Chris, you got a name for
idiot.
Patrice O'Neal's new comedy special?
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen.
Hey.
Yes, produced by Anthony Cumia. It could be Patrice O'Neal Unshackled.
Oh, holy shit.
That ain't bad.
That is pretty good.
I was thinking of something with N-word.
Unshackled, yeah?
Just, actually N-word.
Do you want N-word?
N-word.
Not nigger, but N-word.
N-word.
Something.
I
but
see.
I don't want to be topical. I just want the shit to...
Yeah.
Richard Pryor and Carlin never had douchey names. At the end, Carlin started naming the stuff like, you're all diseased, but...
Yeah.
You know, but that didn't bother me for some reason because of...
That was a cool name, I thought.
Yeah, Carlin never bugged me.
All right, let's get back to the two guys, John and Jeff. They're trying to get the answer to this dumb fucking... I don't even know what the question is anymore.
Well, Opie.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
Dirty laundry on the floor.
The old used underwear on the floor.
Yeah, why can't you put it in the basket?
Because I was trying to do a free throw, basketball style, and I missed. Honey, I'm sorry. All right, I'm like Shaq. I'm like the with the laundry basket. I'm like the Shaq of free throws. That's why it ended up on the floor, along with the other pair of random socks, the underwear, and I don't know what that. Yeah, those are boxers. Yeah, those are the ones that you bought me last Valentine's Day with the hearts on it. John, that is not the answer I have here. So now I'll release it to you, America. Guys, do you know the answer? Ladies, take a stab at it, okay? This is in regards to married men and women complaining about their husbands. About 65% of married women said this was the most annoying thing about their husband. It bugs them. What is it? What am I talking about? And I will say I'm kind of guilty of this as well. And my wife has brought it up.
There's no way this is a real radio show. This is on all over the country.
10 years long and 10 years strong, all over the country.
How the fuck did they fly under the radar for 10 years?
Is there 10 years long how long he was going to talk about that one fucking underwear bit?
But did you get it? It's like in the NBA, they have a free throw.
Shut it.
And Shaq isn't good. So
right.
So. He had a concept, but he didn't even have confidence in it.
That was off the cuff, believe it or not, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes. That wasn't written.
Just like when we go off the cuff.
It's the same
deal.
deal.
Are you annoyed by that one, Ed?
No, first of all, everyone knows your maid comes over and fucking cleans that up. So, why?
People are losing their
Everyone
jobs
knows that. What?
What? That makes you sound a bit out of touch.
Yeah.
Does it?
You don't want to be out of touch.
Oh.
Remember regular guy stuff?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Relating to the regular guy. They don't have maids out there. You gotta picking up your fucking duty-stained underwear.
On purpose pees on the toilet seat because it'll get cleaned up magically.
Who cares?
Fuck it.
I gotta do.
There you go. There it is.
You ever wash up? Oh, what?
There it is. How about that one?
No, she's
her.
Julie? Jesus Christ.
How about that one?
Pan face now.
Oh, I do not like her.
You're talking about anybody.
No.
What happened?
Oh my God! Oh, WADD.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm.
All right, we're back. Are we back with
We're
John
back
and Jeff?
from-
All right,
we're
let's try
back
it.
from WADD. Back to the
We're trying to
topics.
get the answer here. Let's try this.
All right, let's go to Call. You're next on the John and Jeff Show. Hi, Call. Oh.
Hey, John and Jeff, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
All right, just out here doing my paper route.
Awesome.
Listen to y'all every night.
Cool.
I want to take a stab at that trivia question.
All right, about 65% of married women said this was the most annoying thing about their husband. It bugs them. What is it?
I say snoring.
Snoring.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Did he actually laugh at the word snoring?
I like that answer, but let me tell you, I don't think that. What's with the voice?
That's their voice.
No, he has a really odd voice.
He's got a cartoon voice.
Some people were just born with broadcasting voices.
Yeah. I guess we're just jealous.
And just a bored black guy delivering the papers.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
thank God for
My
John and
paper
Jeff.
route. Why's the black guy listening to these two?
And he called in. Yo, what's up, son?
Black guys are hip.
Oh,
usually.
we're cooler than this show. Like, to call in.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to take a stab at that shit, yo.
Yeah.
'Cause my wife was on my shit yesterday. Snoring and shit.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Is it snoring, yo?
That's a great one, but no.
All right,
No.
one more chance with this.
All right.
Punching that bitch in the face if she says something funny.
Oh, hey, we don't condone that here. We're two guys that think if you punch a woman in the face, you ought to go to prison.
All right, yo. How about pulling out and coming on her stomach instead of like on her chest, like I told her I was gonna do.
Pulling out and coming out of the chest? Is that was it? That is it. Actually, that's the one.
Hey, yo, thank you, man.
Hey, that's
beating a bitch with these newspapers.
We got listeners that want to take a stab at it here. Let's go to Brendan in Rockford. Brendan.
Damn, I was so close, boys. I thought it was skip the foreplay and spit on her twat.
You got to lube it up somehow.
And we got Matt in Alabama. Matt, you want to take a stab at the question? The John and Jeff trivia question? Yes.
Yeah, I do believe it's ass to mouth with no washcloth in between.
Ass to mouth. Ass to mouth. You know, they don't like that. I can say that, John. They don't like that.
We're two guys who don't like ass to mouth.
We're two guys that think if you do ass to mouth, you want to know what it tastes like, too.
Take that, John and Jeff, you fucking queers. Whoa.
Alleged queer.
I don't know if they're queers.
Allegedly.
I know they're
Queer
good
is just
broadcasters.
strange.
To my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You got to say that shit
Well, you
now.
know what, though?
In my opinion.
In my opinion.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Why even attack? You can't win attacking guys like this who just can't do anything and you'll end up losing.
They're the limping fucking deer by the watering hole. That's what these two are.
Next week, knowing you can't do an impression of fucking Dice no more. And fucking,
Well, let's see if we get the answer here. Because we have 4 more tracks of this shit to go.
What is it?
I say snoring.
Snoring.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
That's a big problem for a lot of people.
Yeah, I found out that I don't think I snore because my wife's never complained. So, and she doesn't snore either, so that's good. Let's
So
see
it
if
ain't-
snoring
it
is the
ain't
answer.
snoring.
That is not the answer I have here.
Oh, you two motherfuckers.
All right, what's the headline in the newspaper this morning?
What?
Paul?
I don't know, John. I didn't look it. I just grabbed it.
I can't
There you go, yeah.
I just deliver them. I can't read.
Yo, I just wrapped them motherfuckers up in rubber bands, bitch. You never seen a newspaper, man, nigga? It's the same shit like on the news.
What's the headline of the paper today?
I don't know, some white
shit. Keeping my ass down, rolling up newspapers and shit, motherfucker.
I just hope it ain't me, nigga, in these early morning rapes. Where I just throw the papers through the windows to see if they open, nigga.
How do you know that?
How do you know that? Do not fucking insinuate.
How do you know that?
My mind went to Rapeville.
You're basically saying brothers get paper routes, not for the money for the paper route, so they can throw papers at the houses to see if the people are home.
If they're home.
How the fuck do you know that?
People don't know they're paper guys either.
No.
At this motherfucker, yo, I'm your motherfucking paper man.
I'm here to collect. What?
Let's get to the end of this track, please.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, Johnny. I didn't look it. I just grabbed him.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Let's get him off the phone quick.
Thank God we got the Negro off the phone.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking scared.
But no, it's not snoring.
Y'all want the paper?
Here's another attempt at the answer.
All right, let's go to Nick. He's in Portland this morning. You're next on the third shift. Hey, Nick.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
not too bad.
Awesome. What can we?
you guys?
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, I think I got an answer to the trivia question.
All right. Here's a question. About 65% of married women said this was the most annoying thing about their husband. What is it? What am I talking about?
I think it's forgetting to
Like
put
the
the
John
toilet
Jeff
seat
show?
down.
Are we still fighting about that?
We'll fight until the end of time. Are you married there?
Wow, we're fighting over that, really?
Yeah. You know what's great? They are so nice. Because if that guy would have called us with that lead-in, it would have been, talk, you dumb motherfucker. Like, they're like, yeah, hello. That was as angry as he gets.
Awesome.
All we have to do is be nice and we can be syndicated around the country. You know that, right?
Yes. Just let's be nice to the callers and the guests.
Fuck the callers.
You guys,
They'll fuck us before we fuck them.
you guys
It's gonna be
are
a race
nice.
against. That's the race against time, Anthony.
We could just say, like, if somebody doesn't know they're on the air with us on the phone, why don't we just say, sir, you're on the air?
Because the Opie and Anthony show dispenses a thing called tough love.
Is it tough love when somebody doesn't know they're on the air and we call their mother a you know?
Maybe they won't. Next time they'll remember, oh, I have to answer the phone.
Tough love. Okay.
Tough love.
All right. Well, let's hear what else John and Jeff have, because
fighting about that?
We'll fight until the end of time. Are you married there, brother?
Yes, I am.
Brother?
Yeah. What are some of the things that your wife complains about?
She says I leave my empty pop cans sitting around all over the house most of the time. That's her biggest complaint.
Okay. Yeah, you're a guy. We do those things.
Yeah. They got to remind everyone, look, in the end, we're guys. We do this stuff.
We're all guys. We all leave our pop cans around the house.
Here's the thing. We've upgraded from a lot of that stuff. Toilet seat has been upgraded to they're upset when the pee is on all over the floor. And the back part where that you pull up that you put the blue thing in. And the cups is left there because I was too lazy to get up and go to the bathroom, so I pissed I pissed in a pitcher while I was playing Xbox.
No, that's not it, sir. Sorry, brother, that's not it.
I know my girl sees fucking piss.
Holy
piss
shit.
cups everywhere. My fucking bathroom's upstairs. I'm downstairs playing Xbox. My prostate's swelling up, so I can't make it.
You're a diabetic asshole.
That's hysterical.
What is wrong with you?
Holy shit.
You got this piss shit all over
Is
the
this
place.
piss or apple juice, nigga? Oh, my fault, baby.
Oh, damn.
My girl's so used to my filth now. It's just like, she gets up after I go to the bathroom. If I'm at her house, I go to the bathroom. She gets up after me and just cleans up to make sure she doesn't.
God damn.
She knows I'm just gonna fucking die.
Nothing worse than a nice
Poor thing.
pissy bowl.
She won't
with
even.
hair
She
that looks like
doesn't
a
even.
ferret's been doing laps on the fucking rim.
She pisses at my house like she's at the park. She squats. She won't sit on my toilet seat.
Like a gas station bathroom.
She practices that. She don't sit down in the morning.
She's a foot above the fucking
She's a
seat.
foot above the fucking toilet seat.
You got to be an animal, man. For her to go
It
those
gets
lengths.
cleaned up, but it's just so much disgust everywhere.
That's
just
classic.
fucking finished.
You rule.
Around.
all over the house most of the time. That's her biggest
Pop cans?
complaint.
Yeah.
Pop cans.
Yeah, you're a guy. We do those things. We like to leave a trail. We just leave stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if that's the answer. You say about 65% of married women said the most annoying thing about their husband is the toilet seat issue.
Yep.
That is not.
Oh, wow.
The answer I have here.
Oh, that means they're going to have to continue with this, Sam. Huh?
And that
Thank God.
means we're going to have to continue with
Not
this.
necessarily.
The listeners want to know.
Do they?
I think so. That's my sort of gauge.
In some funky way, I want to know, too.
See?
I just want to know the end.
Are there a lot of guys that are like John and Jeff, you think?
Motherfucker.
10% of the population.
Most of them are like John and Jeff guys.
Did you see what's on TV? That's the country now. At least we know it's not, but that's how people are living. It's a do you notice that there's only women with an opinion now on TV?
Yeah.
It's only like women that get maybe Bill O'Reilly at 8 o'clock.
Hannity.
But not an opinion. Hannity kind of does what
He's got his opinions now.
Does he really?
Yeah, they changed the show a lot.
It ain't too many dudes.
He holds onto that football and throws it around the room.
Wait a minute, though. But not the opinion that he's supposed to have. What would Hannity had ever said? Put it this way. There's no guy that would ever defended David Letterman on anything right now. Except for, radio.
Right.
Like, there's no dudes nowhere that would have gone,
Right.
Yeah, dudes cheat. Like, if this radio show, somebody talking about some guys cheating, they would never go, yeah, guys do cheat.
Yeah, fuck no.
They would go, those fucking pieces of shit. Traitors to dudeness. I fucking hate that shit. There's no dudes. None.
No.
None.
They're gone.
None.
Except John.
Joey Behar's on fucking getting to say whatever she wants.
Know.
And Nancy Grace. And all the fucking...
Which one's Nancy Grace again? Is that the stroke mouth one?
The View bitches.
I always get them confused. Nancy Grace, who's the other one then?
Oh, Liz...
Nah, the fucking...
the one with the fucking...
I don't think she's around no more.
Greta's been
Greta.
Oh, Greta. Is Greta still around?
Yeah.
That stroke mouth of hers.
Guys, that's what we do is leave soda cans. And can you imagine a bitch going, you left the soda can? But there's guys that go, sorry, honey.
Pick it up.
Automatically, you just... And it's not just my girl. It's like any girl who goes, you left the soda can?
Pick it up.
I just named your CD. Thank you, Corinne in Jersey. Go ahead. Tell Patrice. Tell him.
Yeah, diabetic asshole.
Thank you. That's your new fucking special. Diabetic
I'll tell you why that's not good. Diabetic is too many syllables.
How about diabetical? As in diabolical. Jesus.
Like, it'd be better if it's
please car crash me.
An asshole.
Fucking run me over with a train.
Yeah, diabetic's too long, but I do appreciate that. That has a ring to it.
Well, we could still call you an asshole, right? Something asshole.
Patrice O'Neal. Asshole.
N-word asshole.
A nigger asshole. That's just hilarious.
You said N-word, though.
I know, but it's just funnier to say Patrice O'Neal, nigger asshole.
You should call it N-word asshole.
That's
but
so
say, just have it N-word asshole.
I don't think you're getting on many shows like
to
promote it.
And here's Patrice O'Neal. His new album, Nigger Asshole, is in stores now. Patrice, tell us about it.
What?
Well, I'm a nigger.
The station's off the air.
And I'm an asshole.
All right. Very good.
All right, John and Jeff trying to get the answer to this question.
We still at John and Jeff?
I don't know.
What the fuck, balls?
See, doesn't it just fucking frustrate
What is
you?
going on here?
What's wrong, everybody?
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Fixing to take my little break here from trucking.
Awesome. What type of rig you rolling in?
I got a big...
You hear how he's trying to sound cool? What type of rig you rolling in?
Awesome.
Yeah, and awesome.
Awesome.
Everything's awesome.
Jesus,
Awesome.
they're the heroes of vampires. Like, motherfucker, nobody who sees the sun likes them.
Some poor motherfuckers deliver newspapers, and they said awesome. He goes, what are you doing? I'm delivering newspapers. Awesome.
Yeah,
you know
what a
something?
great
No.
job. It's not awesome for that guy.
It's not awesome. Jesus.
Awesome. What type of rig you rolling in?
I got a big Freightliner Classic.
Awesome. There you go. Love those old Freightliners. What can we do for you?
Do you love them?
Well, I'm going to try that trivia.
Okay.
If this isn't it, it's got to be right up there in the top.
All right, here it is. About 65% of married women said this was the most annoying thing about their husband.
Chopping up a hooker in the bathtub.
I told you to pick up your clothes. I told you to take out the garbage. Not listening.
Oh, not listening.
I told you.
That's a really good answer, but that is not the answer I have here.
I thought that was
Okay.
It's not good radio, and it's not a good answer. There's nothing good about it.
I disagree.
A few people saying you should call it N-word a-hole.
I like that.
Huh? And there's
N-word a-hole.
And there's a lot of parallel,
N-word.
thinking out there because a lot of people are coming up with that one.
N-word a-hole.
N-word a-hole.
Hey,
it's not bad. It's not bad.
N-word a-hole.
So, what are you doing?
I don't do much. I have mesothelioma.
Awesome. Jesus Christ.
Awesome. But do you hear the listeners? Dudes are living with that kind of nonsense.
Yes.
Dudes are living with their wives.
I get yelled
on
at
them like that
for leaving pop cans around.
Pop cans.
Awesome.
You left your pop can in the kitchen again.
I'm going to pop you in the eye.
What happened to the good old words? Will you shut the fuck up?
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Will you shut the fuck up? Like, does that even exist?
No. What happened to shut the fuck up? My ex used to tell me, I have had to step over your clothes 3 times already. Then pick it the fuck up.
Right. Help each other out.
It's in your way. It's in your way. You could bend over and pick it the fuck up. I do shit. I just don't fucking bitch to you that I had to do it. I never sat there going, you know what I had to do today? I had to do this. But they're always, I am picking up your stuff. I had to do this. I didn't fucking mention
You know what I had
it.
to do today? Shit that I should do for myself.
Yeah, shit I should be doing
I had
for myself.
to motherfucking deposit a check today myself.
Yeah, I had to sign the back.
I had to mail my motherfucking PSD&G.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah, what'd you do?
You see the bags? Okay, look, I take my fucking bags down to the Chinese lady to wash them, and I get the bags. Do you see them? Do you see the clean clothes piling up in the garage? Do you see them?
Bring them the fuck inside.
They're already folded. Find a place.
Gotta put them in.
And then just tell me. Where's my note to tell me where the fuck my drawers are? Fuck!
You're supposed to just help each other out. I mean, and Ant was fucking... He was fucking holding up his end. He's in the city becoming a radio star.
Yes, I remember.
Fucking pick up his stupid clothes.
I cook, I shop.
Gives a shit.
I cook and shop.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Brad might have the answer finally to this fucking trivia question.
I hope not.
John and Jeff, Jocktober. Here we go.
All right, let's go to Brad. You're next on the third shift. Good morning.
John, Jeff, how you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
Awesome.
I'm doing really, really good. I think I got a trivia answer for you.
Okay. About 65% of married women said this is the most annoying thing about their husband. What is it? What am I talking about?
Oh, I think it goes something like this, okay? You're walking at the mall with your wife doing the Saturday thing, and out of the corner of your eye, you see this hot woman with the goods.
Uh-huh.
And you try to do the subtle look, the little head turn or whatever, but it seems like, women and wives in particular have this third sense.
Uh-huh.
And they have this radar, and they can kind of know where your head and your eyes are. And I think it's when you have the wandering eye and you look at other women that really bothers wives in particular.
It does bother them, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's my guess.
They were trying to debate whether they were going to fucking dump that whole thing.
Yeah, they got scared there. Oh boy, this one could get me in trouble at home.
It does bother them, doesn't it? Yes.
Yeah, because girls are just fucking throwing themselves at John and Jeff. They should be lucky if they are married or have a chick in their life. It does, doesn't it?
Damn. I think number one is when your woman worries, when you out loud to yourself say, I like to stick my head right in her asshole.
I want to smell her asshole.
That's it. What did he wear?
It does bother them.
Oh, I wonder what her asshole
that's my guess.
It bothers them so much. That's the answer.
Wow.
Yay. Checking out the other ladies in public.
No wonder guys wear sunglasses.
See, because they're checking out Snatch.
Yeah.
Whoa, what was the answer?
It was girls get mad when their men check out other women.
That's bullshit.
It's number
chicks
one?
Check out other chicks. Stop it.
Really?
Full of shit.
Yeah, but women do get mad at that. That is an absolute truth.
I'll agree with you on that one,
They
Patrice.
get mad.
But you're going to waste a half hour of your radio show talking about it? Well, that's the point here.
If the third shifters
well, if you did it right, I guess you
about
could,
it.
right?
So a brim of the hat works too. You cancel out your chick's eyeballs with the brim of your hat, and then you know you're safe to look over.
How about this technique?
Yes.
When your girl goes, "You want to go to the mall with me?" You go, "No, bitch," and then you walk outside and sit on your fucking porch.
How about this technique? That's a technique.
How about this technique?
Bitch.
No. How about I'm going by myself?
That's a technique.
Patrice's technique.
How about this?
No, bitch.
No, bitch. You want to go to the mall with me? Nope.
We got to get her on the show. I know she listens every day. We got to get her on the show.
My money will be along for the ride. I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Just, you know, my money will go with you.
How much you need? What are you going to get?
Yeah.
Your nails done? Here's $150.
Here you
Keep the
go.
change.
And I'll see you
And
later.
I'll look at other hoes.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's finish up Jocktober with John and Jeff.
And pick me up the Bernie Williams CD while you're at the I need a coaster.
We got Lazlo outside studio. We got Bill O'Donohue standing by.
Bill O'Donohue?
I don't know how the fuck we're going to get all this in today. But we'll try.
You'll find a way.
We'll try. John and Jeff talk about being a dude.
That's right.
The last track from John and Jeff today.
Yeah, you know, I think every guy's guilty of it. Whether you're married, obviously single guys.
We're men and we're programmed to look at things that are cool. For instance, we see
This guy doesn't sound like a man, though.
For instance, I don't know, a girl of 12 or 13 of Southeast Asian descent. Yeah.
And we're programmed to look at things that are cool. For instance, we see a nice-looking Corvette.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that Corvette is sweet. We see a nice-looking woman that's, well, how shall I say this, gifted. I am happily married. But we're going to look and we're going to say...
Oh, my God. Jesus. He had to say that.
You can hear by his
Girl that
setup.
is gifted.
You know why? He
happily
goes
married.
home and she has to fucking, ask him a lot of questions about the show every fucking day.
He puts a delicious asshole, right, in the same category.
Yeah.
Like, looking at some fucking girl bent over and seeing her asshole and vagina just there.
Yeah.
It's in the same category as a juicy steak.
As a car.
And he had to preface it with the car first, because,
as a cool painting.
I'm not thinking the girl. I'm thinking and talking about the car, honey, when he gets home.
Yeah.
And I said we're happily married.
He's got to explain himself every morning.
Every
whenever he gets home.
Every noon.
And you know what? When you say you're happily
whatever.
married,
9. Sometimes if you have to say you're happily married.
Yeah, you have to keep telling yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And telling her.
We're happily married.
Yeah. My girl knows I don't fucking like her. She knows I love her, and that's where I'm going to be at.
But you don't like...
It just, she knows a lot of the animosity, because I share the animosity, that's all.
Yeah.
You share it, that's it. You just go, look, I'm fucking, I don't want to be here.
I got a question for you. One of them's married, happily married. You think his wife misses being fucked the right way at this point?
Look, you can't sit here and think that she doesn't.
I don't know.
That's terrible.
I'm just saying.
But that's
terrible.
if she ever was fucked over. Because if it's, but again,
I don't know.
That fucking
I don't know her either. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't sound like.
I think
any man.
You don't fuck any girl the way you should be. If you ask to marry a girl, or I think if you marry her within a year or two, you never fucked her the way she's supposed to be. Like, you supposed to before. Like, I think I'm gonna marry my girl soon. We discussed it yesterday.
Yeah?
'Cause I don't have health insurance.
Oh shit.
And
she's listening.
And I think that
you fake it a little bit.
We're
discussed
getting married.
No, that's common. That's common.
She doesn't want to hear that.
We get married like two gay guys get married. Listen,
yeah,
we need the benefits.
Look, I understand, but she doesn't want to hear that deep down. I mean, she knows it, but
what is she fucking? Look, she's very practical, man. I know she wants some romance.
So getting married just because of the
she
health
don't like being
insurance
called
issue?
bitch no more. I can tell.
No.
Oh, when I call her
had it with that?
bitch, she's had it.
That's old now.
And she's tired of me introducing her as my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She really wants fiance bad. But she, I think I'm just gonna do it.
Just gonna do it.
If we end up I tell you what, if you hear that I went to Vegas or Reno.
Oh shit,
yeah.
We definitely doing a James Brown wedding.
Doing that.
I'll do it.
It's gonna be a quickie.
Quickie is not even.
Single on Thursday, married by Sunday.
I might get myself ordained as a minister to marry us, just to marry me. Patrice, you take this bit? Yes, I do, nigga.
Yes, I do, bitch. I ain't no bitch.
But if you don't fuck this shit, it takes years to fuck the shit out of a bitch. Like, it takes 5, 6 years to fucking just ravage this woman.
To get to the point where what, though? Like
to where you go, we have done everything.
Oh, everything. Okay. All right.
And then you go, let's get mad. Fuck it, man. She's been a trooper.
Yeah.
And you don't want to let her go out into the world after what you did. And
No.
You know what I mean?
All right. Let's get to the end of this clip.
Why?
We see a nice-looking Corvette.
Move on.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that Corvette is sweet. We see a nice-looking woman that's, how shall I say this, gifted. I am happily married. But we're going to look and we're going to say, nice. We're going to do that. That's how we are. Let's be real here. We're not going to lie and sugarcoat and say we don't do that.
But have you ever deliberately not looked at a woman that your wife or girlfriend thought you were going to look at?
I did that on dates, but I'm secure enough. My wife is secure enough to where, if you look for longer than a second or you do the head-to-toe thing and you make a comment, you're being disrespectful. That's straight up rude. You don't do that to a lady. You just don't do that to your wife.
Holy shit, this guy is a fucking pussy whipped asshole.
Oh, come on.
But he's not
phony.
a pussy whip. He's
phony.
a fucking, that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
No guy, this is shit that we have been transformed into. We've evolved into this. Because just in the 50s, you can put a phone book on your girl's ribs and punch it.
How do you know that?
In the 50s.
That's great. Hey, dame.
In the 50s, you could rape your wife on top of a jukebox with a poodle skirt on, and she can say nothing.
The cops would tell her to scram.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, all of this horse shit.
It's all phony.
Because that's the only way women can be on top of the situation.
Yeah.
Is if dudes just decide that we're going to give it all up.
That motherfucker cannot honestly believe what is coming out of his mouth.
No. Because he's betraying his gut.
Yeah.
He's betraying what we are. He ain't betraying, like, socially, we're all kind of whipped. We gotta, submit to some degree.
Yeah.
But he's betraying the honesty of being what a man is.
He's talking about being a guy and, we're just guys. And then he comes out with a line that no guy in his right mind would fucking say.
Disrespect thing?
That's just disrespect.
Here's a line. Here's a statement that should never get any flack. Men are close to being a perfect creature. As a creature goes,
yeah,
we're a better creature than women. It just shouldn't be an argument.
Right.
It's just no one wants to be a girl. Like, no man goes, boy, I wish I could bleed I wish I had to worry about fucking getting pregnant.
Yeah,
I wish
true.
I could sit down to pee. I wish I had weaker bones.
I wish I needed that Boniva.
Wish I got menopause. Like, I wish I wasn't cool after 50. Like, we're just to be not fucking society, because there's women bosses and things, but just as a fucking two creatures walking around, men are the shit. Yeah. Men are the shit. But why the fuck can't we say that? Like, why is that a bad thing to say?
You gotta say fucking shit like, that's just disrespectful. That's just
and if women go, we're the shit and we're the best, and then dudes have to go, yeah, and then girls go, yeah.
I bet that's I bet they get calls or emails. It's like, I really like what you said today about that being disrespectful. That's very not enough men say that.
Well, that's true. There aren't a lot of men who go out and say that and represent women.
Fucking smack you in your head.
Yeah, we got a break.
Oh, boy.
Lazlo's pacing. Fucking
I know.
Bill Donahue. It's crazy now.
Yeah.
Lazlo, did you guys do
any
of the new?
Well, we're gonna talk about that shit.
I'm supposed to do some voiceover.
Did you do the Chinatown one or the new fucking?
We've done them all.
You done the new ones?
We don't know what we're allowed to say.
Can't talk about.
Really, Lazlo fucking fired me for my little appearance.
Well, he should have. You can bring it up with him when he comes in here next.
You know what? Fuck Lazlo.
Right.
Damn.
What's he promoting now?
He's promoting some good shit.
More games that'll
Exclusive
sell
shit
a billion copies.
Listen, we got a break.
Yes, let's take a break.
We can't even fuck around anymore.
All right,
Patrice is going to be at Bananas Comedy Club, Hasbrook Heights. Oh, no, these are down the road. So just follow Patrice on Twitter, Big Mama Praz, and he'll keep you up to date with his shit. Opie and Anthony, stay there. No, don't do that. Lazlo from Rockstar Games in studio.
I am so offended by the new game.
Why are you offended?
Because I saw a black guy banging a white girl in the game.
That looked good, didn't it?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
It's a nice thing about the new GTA. You can take chicks in the bathroom.
But I like him. He was nice.
Is that a cutaway?
Some of them are cutscenes. Other ones, it depends, because you meet chicks in the club in the game, and you get their number, and they'll when you see them in the club the next time, they'll just take you to the bathroom and blow you.
Oh, damn.
You guys have finally said fuck it all. I love it.
Yeah, they just
I've been reading the articles over the years. Now you're like, you know what? Fuck everybody.
You know
We're going to make the game we want to make.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's like people over the years have given you shit no matter what you do. So now it's just like, good. Fuck you.
Right.
Here it is. Blowjobs in the bathroom. Fucking cave her head in. Whatever you want to do.
If they can do it in The Sopranos, why can't you do it in a video game?
Yeah, exactly.
I hear you.
Fuck it. Wow, this looks great. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City.
Yeah, it came out this morning. It's 2 full games on 1 disc. It's got The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony.
The Ballad of Gay Tony.
What's that about?
Interesting name. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about it?
So we'd stir it up a little bit. One of the characters in Grand Theft Auto 4 was named Tony Prince, and these 2 games, which are the sort of sequels to GTA 4, and they interweave with the story a bit. One of the guys, Tony Prince, runs all the clubs in the city, and you play as, and by the way, that gentleman was not black, he was Dominican.
Oh.
And so you play as Luis Lopez, and your partner is Tony Prince. And
yes, hello, I'm Tony Prince.
There's actually a gay club in the game for Steve to go visit. I was dying to get him to come in and do one of the voices for it too, but it would turn it too cartoony.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the club scenes in the game are pretty amazing, especially with when you go into the women's bathroom, you can hear chicks in the stalls doing coke or getting bulimic, which was a lot of fun to direct with chicks. I'm like, all right, you're a bulimic coke whore.
Hey, Ant.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward because Bill Donahue just heard that. He's on hold.
Damn. We're talking about a video game. Bill, go after him.
No.
Let's get Bill Donahue to go after Rockstar Games.
No.
Get him off our. Nah, he's all over.
Hold on, let's
Curb Your Enthusiasm
That's
right
a
now.
Bentley, isn't it?
Yes.
You guys, let's go to Bill Donahue, and we'll go back to Lazlo and the new Rockstar Games here. Bill, how are you, sir?
Bill,
how you guys doing?
You didn't just hear that. You didn't just hear that last 2 minutes, did you?
No, it didn't piss me off. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Well, let's get right to it then.
Speaking of being pissed off,
you seem to be all over the place. Larry David, of course, did an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where he takes some kind of drug because he's having urinary problems, and when he urinates at an employee's house, a picture of Jesus is up on the wall, and some of his urine gets up by the picture of Jesus' eye, and the people in the house go in the bathroom afterwards, after Larry leaves, and say, oh my God, it's a miracle, because they think the picture is crying, and they want to take this on tour. Now, obviously, Bill, you have a problem with this. Basically, what is your take on it, and why the problem?
Well, most of the stuff that seems to cross my desk lately is always gratuitous. It comes out of nowhere. It's not even integral or functional to the show. So you wonder, what is it about the writers that they feel a need to? Let's see now. What can we do? How can we tick off Catholics? Obviously, nobody would piss on Obama because then you'd be a racist and you'd be obscene, and we know all about that.
Ain't been to my house.
Yeah, I mean, these, or as I say, listen, we can put some feces on a picture of the mother of Larry David, and then just see how much he wants to laugh about it.
You know what though? I watched the episode last night. Just to prep for this, Bill, I do prep for you. And what I saw was something that was kind of, if you have a knowledge of Curb Your Enthusiasm, it was integral to the story because it is outrageous and he does put himself in these odd, very awkward situations. I don't think it was gratuitous. I don't think it was prolonged. It was something that had happened. And it wasn't as if he was doing it to desecrate Jesus on purpose or the image of Jesus. It was part of the story, as we've seen in the news many times. People proclaiming they see miracles happening with Jesus crying or Mary bleeding. Why would you take this as being any more than that?
It's a cheap shot, and it's always Jesus, or it's always a Catholic priest or a nun. It's never anybody else's religion. You don't think so? This way in imams. It's the same old nonsense. I mean, and if it's not with them, I just put out a statement just now. We look at these Halloween costumes. Okay, some immigrant groups are complaining because they have illegal aliens out there. We know when there was a Danish cartoon of Muhammad, people led to violence in the street. Now, there are costumes of nuns and priests out there which are fine. There's costumes of Jesus, which I think are funny, as well as imams and ministers and rabbis. But there's only one costume where it shows one clergyman with an erection, and the other one is a pregnant person. I'm talking about a Catholic priest and a pregnant nun. Now, it's not being carried in Walmart and Target.
Right. I've seen that over the years. When I was a kid, I used to see people do that.
Bill Donahue. Sir, Bill Donahue, sir.
Oh, this is Patrice O'Neal.
Do you think God needs your help in these matters?
No, I don't.
So why don't you just stop? Like, that's all I'm saying. Why don't you just stop being the representative for God? I heard you say "I" about 3 times. Here's my problem. I always have to make things racial. How come the upsetness is not the fact that Jesus always looks like Charles Manson instead of what he really is, somebody from the Middle East?
No, he wasn't. He was the son of God, and God, we all know, is a white man.
Why doesn't that offend you? Why is the fact that he looks like a session drummer?
I think, you know what I think? I think we need more Amos and Andy and Little Black Sambo.
Yeah, we do. This is what he wants, because everything is really it's like snitching. It's like, why don't I? How come we can't do? You can if you want, but you don't make fun of anything. So you want people to not make fun, to have fun, make fun. What about the Joker face that everybody wants?
We could make a. She got to
do your thing. Do your thing, Bill. Let's hear a good Michelle joke. Let's go, baby. I'll laugh if it's funny.
Her ass is a little big.
Go ahead.
You get my point.
No, I don't get your point. No.
Sure you do.
You just. I don't care.
Yeah.
How about I don't care?
Believe me, you would.
Really? No, you don't know me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not you.
Wait. What do you got on Al Sharpton?
Al Sharpton would be the first one to go for your head, of course, if anything like this happened. We saw what happened with Isaac on that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that one more time we got this duplicitous, hypocritical people out there who say, oh, no, leave off the gays. Well, I could have some fun with some gay costumes. Let me tell you about that. But they ain't going to go there, are they?
You're just
over and over and over again.
But you're not giving me any reason. It's like
any reason.
It's like
what?
No, wait a minute. It's like sometimes it's like you ever have a woman and she says something's not funny, or something you think is not funny, right? And then you go, okay, well, make it funny for me. Can you please tell me, say something that makes me go, you know what funny is?
Well, did you think what Larry David did was funny?
It could have been. He should have been able to do it.
Could have been. Was it funny?
Did you? I don't think Patrice actually saw it.
The tear I did. I saw the clip. And the 2 women that got on their knees and thought he was really crying.
Okay, you did see the
he was making fun of those goofs as opposed to pee on Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't a desecrating
You're being
Jesus
literal.
thing.
He's just making fun of the Catholic woman. Is that what it is?
No, it was making fun of.
They're hilarious.
You don't think people are a little crazy?
You guys don't even see it, do you? You can't even connect the dots. You're so clear.
You're not connecting the dots.
No, I do.
You're being self. I don't even want to say righteous, but you're just. Dude, stop.
I think Larry David was making fun of the fact that people find like the image of Jesus or the Virgin Mary and like in an English muffin, and then next thing you know they're traveling around the country showing everybody, and people blindly believe that something actually happened there.
And that's not Jesus. Again, that's a white guy. It's a white guy with long, delicious hair.
Let him speak. Yes, Bill.
But you've got fringe people in every demographic group in society, and the question is, why is it not legitimate fair then to pick on that fringe group within other different groups?
Larry David makes many Jewish jokes about himself. on Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Nothing vulgar, nothing obscene. I mean,
no, but it's very stereotypical Jewish.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, if as I just gave you an example, I don't care even about costumes of Jesus and priests and nuns, as long as they're just making some light fun of them, as they do others. But when you have the kinds of vulgar stuff that I described, and it's only my group, my clergy, my religious, then you have to begin to wonder, why is it? Why do we have this pattern over and over again?
Can you tell me which verse?
He is a crusader.
Can you tell me which? It's a victimized. You're victimizing. Again, you're victimizing Catholicism. You're victimizing because you're like, it's the reason why I can't listen. It's the reason why I can't say nigga no more. White people have figured out a way to get black people not to say nigga no more by saying the N-word. Because if you can't have fun, nobody can. So you think Christianity's under attack, but it ain't. It's a Jesus joke. And you still didn't answer me. Bill, you still didn't answer me about this white Jesus. You still didn't answer it.
What about white Jesus? I don't care about
What if I'm offended that Jesus is always white when he's from the Middle East?
Well, I mean, that's not vulgar. That's a matter of interpretation.
Why aren't you upset about that?
The Catholic League, we don't.
Okay.
There have been pictures of Jesus.
If you're upset about, if you're upset about a figurative act of defamation against fake Jesus, but it's a fake Jesus.
A picture of your mother, you're not going to get upset.
It's a fake portrayal of Jesus.
I don't believe you for a moment.
You don't believe yourself. You're just trying to stop people from having fun. Stop. Leave people alone that like to have fun.
A lot more people agree with me than they agree with you.
Yes, why don't you just go into rooms with them and leave people who are funny alone?
Tell your friend Al Sharpton and his buddies at the
There you go, my friend.
Because he's black, he's his friend.
There you go, Bill. We know what you really are. You're going to slip up if you keep talking,
black people know each other.
I agree with Bill on this one.
You're going to slip up, and the real R word's going to come out. The R word.
What's the R word?
I'm not saying it.
Oh, you know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
What's the R word?
It's the R word.
If you use the N word, you're an R.
Not exactly, but you know what the N word is.
You're an R if you use the N word.
Yeah, you're an R if you use the N.
I have no idea what the R word is.
Of course you don't.
Hey, Bill, if you get mad enough, you could call him, what you want to call him.
Say it, Bill. It's in your heart. Let it go. Don't let it fester, Bill. Get it out. You've already been saying it in this condescending manner. What if I put Amos and Andy, huh, Mr. Negro? How about your friend Al Sharpton? How about your friend White Jesus?
Let him talk.
I'm just showing what a phony you are.
No, you're not.
Oh, shit.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not
Little
fun.
Black Sambo with his
You're not fun.
Little Black Sambo.
We get ready. Hey, what do you? There you go. That's what Bill really is. That's what he really is. That's what you really are.
Yeah, I know.
You see the anger? He came on very diplomatic. Very diplomatic.
Argument. You try to justify bigotry against one group, but then you get upset when
I don't.
When it comes back.
No, I didn't.
Face.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you kind of did. You kind of did.
Say what?
You kind of did.
What did I do?
You kind of did.
What did I do?
You kind of did.
Just tell me what I did.
You kind of did.
Tell me what I did.
I just fucking with you.
No. I'm asking Bill.
To Bill.
Bill,
Right,
what did I do, Bill? What did I get mad about?
My point is simply this: everybody has a hot button, whether it be Jesus or Muhammad or a black minister, whoever it might be.
Or funniness.
All you got to do is find that button and you press it, and you get the same reaction.
Yeah, the button I'm pushing with you.
There's a tendency in our culture to push the buttons of Catholics more than any other group.
Okay, when did this start? Has this been historic or has this started yesterday?
Leviticus. It started Leviticus.
For a while, fellas.
You know when it started? It started when people started paying attention to people like you, Bill. When we started going, Bill said something, so we got to be scared of it. Bill, just stay out of fun business. You know what Xbox 360 is, Bill?
Stick to stoning women that are unholy. Let's go back to the rules on when it's okay to enslave people or when it's okay to turn your daughter out as a whore. Let's go Old Testament right now. If you want to talk about offensive...
This is a white guy talking now, by the way.
I'm not black at all.
He looks like Jesus, actually.
I'm from Oklahoma.
Yeah, actually, he does
looks like Jesus.
He has this shitty shirt that proves he's white.
I bought this in Oklahoma. It's all Teeners.
And Bill,
Western Outfitters.
Wait. And just so Bill knows, Lazlo will be going to hell with what he does with his life.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so there's a guarantee there, stuff.
I'm with you, sir.
What is HBO saying about what you're saying, Bill?
Same
You
thing.
get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you think you're going to get an apology or any reaction to this by HBO or Larry David?
No.
Listen, Bill Maher has been defending Catholics for years. There's something pathological about that man. He's totally irrational.
Yeah, I don't like Bill Maher.
If HBO puts up with him, then I just joked on TV here about 2 years ago that I'd like to meet up with him in Madison Square Garden, put the Everlast on, and I beat the hell out of that punk. He goes on Larry King in a serious vein and says, Bill Donahue of the Catholic League threatened me with violence. What up?
Yeah, because you know what he did? You know what he did, though, Bill?
You gotta like Bill Donahue for that.
He took you literally.
Oh, he took you literally.
He took you literal, Bill. But when you was joking, you were joking around figuratively. He should have known it, shouldn't he have, Bill? He should have known you were joking, Mr. Serious.
Lordy.
Oh my goodness!
Lordy.
You threatened his life there. Jesus Christ, there. He had to figure. He had to know you were joking, didn't he,
Imus
Bill?
was joking too, and look what happened to him.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah, we weren't happy about that one, Bill.
Right? Yeah,
we weren't
so you
happy
can't
about
even go
that
there.
one.
Hey, we
Your
were
argument
joking.
collapses.
Yeah, but Bill, you don't know me, but do you know I was the first one to defend him?
Who?
Bill, Don Imus.
Yeah, Patrice fucked up his
Patrice
TV career because he went on and defended Imus, and he hasn't been back since.
I defended Imus.
And he was great. He was great on TV. He did a lot of TV
Bill.
before that.
Right is right, and what you're doing is wrong.
I didn't
Because it's
ask anybody to be
selfish.
fired.
It's selfish.
Huh?
Al Sharpton went for the jugular. And even after the man apologized, he still wanted to get him fired. I didn't ask for anything like that.
Then what's your end game as far as this Larry David thing goes? What would you like to see happen?
Look, I've never asked for the government to come in and resolve these problems for me. All I'm simply saying is this. I run an anti-defamation organization, and just like you have the ADL and NAACP and GLAAD and NOW and all these other different groups, when you see something that you think crosses the line, you're expected to draw public opinion to try and persuade them to your side. Some
All
people
not
agree,
funny
some
groups,
people
by the
don't
way.
agree.
None of them are funny.
That's true.
Like, why don't you stay and listen? This is the deal I make. Why don't you just stay in the realm where if somebody goes seriously, I will piss on Jesus's face. Stick to those people who seriously want to do that.
We had that
wait a minute.
We had that last year when a professor from the University of Minnesota intentionally took a consecrated host and drove a rusty nail through it to say, listen, I don't give a damn about the body and blood of Jesus Christ. I'm an atheist. His name is P.Z. Myers. There's a lot of animals.
Now,
out there
can you
like
agree? Can you agree that Larry David was trying to be funny?
Yeah, look, I don't think that because somebody offends me, therefore he's necessarily a bigot. We all tell jokes that could offend somebody. What I know a bigot is when he does it over and over and over again. I do say there's a problem at HBO. This is the first time, to be fair to you. Okay, Patrice. Larry David, do we see that he's a recidivist, a repeat offender? No, he's not Joy Behar, some pathological bitch who constantly is going after the Catholic Church. Larry David is not that way.
Wow, I don't like her either.
You gotta love Bill's opinions.
Lord, I'm glad this is not like 1806 because he'd be riding down here on his cart. Boy, would I have no thumbs and a lot of tar and feathers on me.
How bad do you want to drink with Bill Donahue to find out what really goes on in that head?
Stop. I'd like to catch him doing
This is him
something.
under control.
This is just too much of a zealot, man. Stop that nonsense.
Look, I mean, Larry David has obviously moved on. He doesn't care that much. He's going to move on to the next target. He's made fun of cripples and everything else on the damn show.
The real problem there is HBO because Sarah Silverman went after Catholics 2 weeks earlier, and whose show did she do it on? Bill Maher's show. And where's that shown on? HBO. So there is a problem over there at HBO.
Bill, let's just say it together. It's the Jews. It's always the Jews.
Let me address that very, very.
It's like Ali Frazier. It's like Ali Frazier.
If you look at anti-Catholicism in this country from the time of the founding up through, I'd say about roughly through the mid 20th century, anti-Catholicism basically came from one group, Protestants. I would say over the last 50 years, it comes from two groups. Catholics who are alienated, one foot out the door, and left-wing secular Jews. Very little of it comes from Protestants. It's been a big change in the landscape.
Well, I still have home blasphemy.
Like this,
office
meetings.
Hey,
I like that one, home blasphemy office.
Right. We got a lot of religion and a lot of racism thing happening right now. What if Larry David did the same joke, but it was I don't know, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King,
right?
And then his P got on like a portrait of
how about
MLK.
Obama?
All right, Obama. Let's go to the. All right,
it wouldn't be Bill. See, Bill's not.
It wouldn't be Bill. It would be Reverend Al.
Right, and that's what I was saying. It's this. This is where it gets messed up, Bill. You're a man. See, people historically who are for humanity, who are just for humanity, get killed in some kind of way. Jesus was for completely the opposite of what you stand for. He was for everybody being together. He didn't start a religion. He was starting like a movement of love. But
so
wait a minute. No, what I'm saying is, Al Sharpton his job is to get offended with Malcolm X. Your job is to get offended with Jesus. Somebody else's job is to get offended with Muhammad. But the idea is there's no humanity there. It's still secular. It's still xenophobic. It's terrible behavior. We're not human anymore. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're not angry at other things. You're not angry at cruelty to animals. You're not angry at genocide in Africa. Because, are you, Bill?
Cruelty to animals? I think this case before the Supreme Court I would come down on the side of saying that that's not protected speech under the First Amendment. When Madison talked about freedom of speech, there's a case that the Supreme Court has agreed to hear. They won't render a judgment till the spring. I don't think intentionally being cruel to animals should be freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's usually freedom of religion if you choke a chicken and then you do something like that. It's cruelty.
There's not enough. Everything that's wrong should be mentioned by anybody on any group. If it's just wrong.
Larry David has free speech. I have free speech. I didn't ask for anybody to get fired. I don't understand what the big stink is about.
You are a defender of the faith. So when he sees something he doesn't like,
gatekeeper of the faith.
He speaks out. And lets people, makes people aware that him and his constituency are not happy with what went on. When it's taken over the line and people lose their jobs over it and things like that, then I have a problem with it. This guy can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, fair enough. But I would love these people. And when I say these people, I mean everybody who's an advocate.
Oh.
Please, could you just be fun for 5 seconds?
Listen,
do something frivolous.
Nothing fun about damnation.
Wait. He's got a sense of humor. Bill, what do you find funny? What do you find funny, Bill?
Who's your favorite comic?
Who's my favorite comic? I'll tell you what. For years I've liked Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, I think he's great. And I have to say, Larry David's a brilliant guy because he created that show. Yeah. And I guess that was part of the thing that made us wince. To say, why would a guy that smart have to stoop this low? That's really
well. It's kind of cutting edge in a way. It really is because it wasn't perpetuated through the whole thing. It wasn't done with malice and stuff. It was part of the story.
That wheelchair episode was hilarious.
It's like as if you guys are saying that I'm painting him as if he's a Klansman or something. All I did was say, I put out a statement called urinating on Jesus, and I described what happened, and I didn't like it.
All right. I could deal with that. I'd like to actually have a few beers with Bill and let him start getting into that Sambo
keep
thing.
Up with me.
I know. Let me tell you.
Oh, wow, that's a challenge right there, Ant. Bill Donahue said you can't keep up with
I have 2 kegs in my house.
Do you have 2 kegs in your house, Bill, on tap constantly?
I have loads of kegs in my house. I live up to the stereotype of being Irish.
Damn, I'd like to do that, and I want to hear these little Sambo stories and everything out of him. After a few beers, it's all just
go right into
There's
all
no
those
coffee
jokes.
allowed in my house, just beer.
Sounded like a race joke.
Alcohol.
He's got those little black guys with the lanterns out front.
I do.
He's laughing at that.
I got one out by
he
my
likes
pool.
that.
Dude, because we can hear it.
Guys,
and he can't have fun.
Bill, hold on. Bill's got to go. He's very busy today.
I got another radio show I got to do. But hey, Patrice, you're a fun guy. Maybe sometime we'll go out together and we'll get loaded.
No.
Thanks a lot, Bill. Take it easy.
No. Hey, that was a great discussion.
Now, that was
good.
That. God damn.
I like that a lot.
Patrice just saying, because I'm just going off about the situation. Patrice says, into the microphone. All right, here he goes.
Can we this shit, it's so corny.
I know. It exists. I heard you.
But it's
loud
just
and clear.
So fucking, people are they always interfering with people. Let funny people have a police.
Yeah.
And go.
Funny police.
And if you challenge, what's his name? Larry David, you go, Larry, is it any other way you could have made that joke funny? Let's say you thought of that joke. Is there any way you could have made it funnier without P? So you go, well, water. It's
I
not
could have been
fun.
washing my face and splash.
A mistake pee splash
Yeah.
on a Jesus.
No, you expect it to be
funnier.
pee with Larry David if you know Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The idea is like, holy shit, I fucked up. Like, it's the awkwardness of...
Yes.
And it's
And he
just
acknowledged in the show he fucked up. He wasn't like purposely going, look what I'm going to do.
that
This
was my
fucking
point,
Jesus
too.
portrait
It's
thing.
not like,
it was
it's
an
not
accident.
like the artist that goes
So he kept
out
it a little safe.
and pisses on a crucifix and then
Right.
rubs crap on it and says, "This is my art."
Right.
It's different than that.
Hold on, I got to jump in for a second because Patrice, it's an ongoing theme with our show. The big problem is the people that listen to Bill Donahue, Reverend Al Sharpton, and the rest of them. That's the real problem. I don't give a shit that these guys are protecting something that they believe in. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it.
But all of a sudden, then people rally around someone like Bill Donahue or Reverend Al and get people fired.
Incited.
Those are the people I have a real problem with.
Yeah.
People that are looking to get offended.
And they fight. They fight, but look at what's happening though. It just goes into something like yesterday. I bought a couple of video games, and they want your ID now, like your ID to buy adult video games.
Are you
dude? Yeah,
me?
and they boop, and it's a world of this kind of martial status. This law is overwhelming. Where this guy Bill Donahue said in his riff at least 3 times.
Sure.
I. It gives you this godly. Listen, I always knew bullies. Look, look. Let's be honest. Early in my comedy life, man, you can make fun of Asians all day long, and Indians. As soon as an Asian got a little power, got somebody fired. Now you think they go, okay, we're going to be a fair and just fair people. And go after things that are frivolous.
Yeah, good rock.
Exactly.
Take that,
so it's like
face.
you can't be fucking made fun of. And it's just shocking. Look, can you make fun of black people? Of fucking course. If I love making fun of white people, why the fuck would I say you can't make fun of black people?
I know.
Or Asians or anything.
Yep.
And it's that it gives him this power. He's on a fucking radio tour. Gotta go, everyone.
I got another one of these to do.
So now he's just watching for someone to fuck up.
Look. Because we gave him power.
You know what's
we,
fucked
the
up?
media, the fucking people gave guys like Bill Donahue and Reverend Al Sharpton fucking power. Let me tell you something. Bill Donahue got us fired for the Sex for Sam thing. Because he went on TV yelling and screaming about what we did, and then the people listened. The fucking people, the fucking company, the fucking suits, they listened to Bill Donahue instead of telling them, go fuck yourself.
Well,
these guys made an honest mistake that day.
Or that wasn't funny.
Same thing with fucking Imus with the Reverend Al thing. People listened to fucking what Reverend Al was spewing. Reverend Al technically didn't get Imus fired. It was the people that were listening to him.
Imagine if if Funny had a police. And the Sex with Sam happened, and just the Funny police said they leaned into the TV and looked at Opie, Anthony. That just wasn't funny.
Yeah,
wasn't funny, and we all agree. A lot of people just took a vote. It just wasn't funny. And then you go,
which by the way,
try better, and you slide away. But I'm saying,
which by the way, I agree with. It was a shocking little bit that fucking blew up in our face.
But I'm not saying it wasn't funny. But let's say you tried, and we know you tried, didn't work out. As opposed to destroy life.
Get you out of here, you're fired, right.
What? Stay out of funny business.
You know what amazes me is that Bill Donahue, the way he was talking about like Reverend Al Sharpton, they are exactly the same.
They really
They're
are.
The same
They're
people.
exactly the same person.
Absolutely.
Negative.
If you
negative
peed on
image.
a picture of Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or black religious figure, say Jesus,
motherfucker.
He wouldn't hear from him because Al Sharpton is in charge of black people's problems.
Yeah.
But that's where it goes away. It's like and Al Sharpton should be on board with Bill Donahue.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you know it's racial because Al Sharpton is fucking up. He's a Baptist, which is Christian. He's a Christian.
You'll never have
Jesus
to tell
should be
me.
his fucking problem.
You'll never
too.
have to tell me that it's racial with Reverend Al.
But I'm saying this is where
Bill.
it's all horseshit because he's in charge of white things happening to Jesus, and Al's in charge of black things happening to Jesus. But what the fuck?
How many beers before the nigger jokes come out with fucking
shit.
Bill?
Bill Donahue.
How many beers? 2, 3?
Nah, he's got a tolerance.
How many?
So he'll hold out a little bit
know
longer
what?
than that.
You see what's was coming out, and
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
he was laughing.
Oh,
Dude,
if
we had 10 more minutes,
Yep.
That's why he had to get off.
that word would have
He had to
popped.
get off. He's like, I'm ready. Oh my God.
I think he knew he was ready.
That's why he got off.
Because we were told
pull a Kramer.
we were told we had him until 10:15, so I think he was losing control.
Yeah, because he was getting ready. He said Sambo a couple of times. What if somebody shit on your black mama?
Yeah. He started on your mama,
And you know I'm from Boston, man. That is fucking phase one of white boy shit.
Yeah, phase two is watermelon and chitlins.
Exactly.
That's phase two.
What if I do something to you, niglet? It's to get.
Right.
I'm way past that shit, motherfucker. You can't. That he was on that. I could feel him, he would have got to that point.
Yeah. What was really great is listening to him rant about religious stuff. And in the background is GTA, like this insane violence.
That was funny as shit.
Anthony was losing his shit.
I'm trying to lay the whole thing.
Hookers,
I was trying to lay the whole thing out for the audience, and I turned my head and saw a man's head explode in a car. It's fucking
and Lazlo, that's why I said you're going to hell, because you're behind these games.
And he loves his job. This motherfucker
is fantastic.
Yeah, why don't we seg into what Lazlo's up to today, because we're running out of show fast now.
His boy loves his job.
I'm going home and fucking playing.
He's like, social commentary?
Yeah.
Huh?
He just kept playing the game.
I'm playing my $5,000 Xbox.
with a fucking brick that works, motherfucker.
and Patrice is bummed that there's no cheat codes anymore.
What the fuck happened to cheat codes, nigga? What does that hurt anybody?
There's cheat codes. Do we have cheat codes in our games, Johnny?
No.
You would know, Lazlo.
Halo, no cheat codes for fucking Halo.
I don't know. You call Microsoft. And that's his fucking...
Right.
He just passes the buck.
That's the thing is, somebody's Xbox is fucked up and they're mad at me.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't make that fucking thing. I don't work at Microsoft.
You make fucking these games.
Right.
Why don't I have XXB2X no more so that I can just get the best gun and have fucking fun?
We have cheat codes in GTA. We have cheat codes. Yeah. I will send them to you.
You can't find them online?
Yeah, just
Google. Not for the ones I want.
Put cheat codes in there.
Yeah, you can.
I want
a Halo
Maybe
cheat
not
codes.
the day it comes out,
Where's
but
Halo
after a
cheat
while.
codes? Where's Halo cheat
Watch how
codes?
fast
Halo
Sam, find Halo cheat codes right now.
Halo doesn't have cheat codes.
He thinks Halo's a wrestling character.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4, you can pop up your phone and type in a number, and you get all your weapons, all that kind of stuff.
And this
Damn.
one?
And this one, too.
See,
You have
that's
them already?
the shit.
I got it all.
Lazlo, what do we got? What do we got? Because we're running out of show for real.
Fucking playing this.
Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City in stores today. Two games.
Playing this today, right when I get home.
One was Lost and Damned with Motorcycle Tale, and the other's Ballad of Gay Tony. Has a tank in it. The Ballad of Gay Tony's a little bit more the one. I'm on the radio, nigga. I can't.
I see a tank in it.
Yeah, he's fucking trying to
You want me to write down cheat codes
as he's trying to
right
promote.
now?
He's got a job to do
Just
right
saying,
now.
write down them cheat codes. Nigga.
Well, Lazlo, I'm focused with you, so we got a tank. What's up with the tank?
Yeah, so Ballad of Gay Tony is a little bit more sort of lighthearted, over the top. Because it's into the whole kind of goofy club scene of New York City and making fun of that. But, you can base jump in the game. You saw him parachuting off the top.
Yeah.
There's one mission where you have to assassinate a guy on top of the Empire State Building and then base jump off. There's tanks.
That's cool.
And in the multiplayer, there's base jumping as well, so you see how many buildings you can
this
you
is
can
Park
jump
Avenue,
from.
right?
Yes, that is.
So is this is actual New York City? You got
fuck yeah! Look how
Liberty City
is
a spoof of New York City, but
I don't see one.
Why can't you call it New York City?
Because we want it to all be a complete spoof,
right? Okay.
And to kind of create our own world that looks very familiar.
And let's be honest, if you called it New York City, it would be like all of a sudden Bloomberg would come out and go, this game is horrible. It's showing the police, NYPD and firemen being savage and ravaged by...
And speaking of Bloomberg, it's got to be said, his pep rally fucking sucked
He's
a dick.
an asshole.
We should get the
him.
audio of the pep rally. He was the lamest fucking
Why
pep
is he still
rally
a man?
guy ever.
Does this city love him?
Oh, no,
and he was mad
because
at
he
us.
appointed himself to a third term. Because
he runs the city like a fucking business.
You know what he did? He said, no term limits anymore. And then when people bash him on the term limit thing, he goes, well, the people will decide when they vote.
Who's
if they
voting?
don't want me. But he pumps so much fucking money out there to get reelected. He buys the fucking election.
He's a honky
He
Chavez.
buys it. So he's able to fucking... get the term
love
limits thrown out.
Bloomberg?
No.
I don't
Who's the
know.
other guy that was
I don't
in
have
for
an opinion
years?
either way on that
Giuliani.
No, the other guy. The other guy.
What? Fucking
Before Giuliani. The one that was in there forever.
Ed Koch?
Koch.
Ed Koch.
People kind of loved Ed
Right,
Koch.
that's what I'm saying. Do people love Bloomberg? Like
But they liked his personality. The city was
you.
a wreck when Koch was in there, if you remember.
Yeah. Hey, Lazlo.
Dinkins.
Lazlo said that Bloomberg, what?
Yeah, so well, Hollywood gets all the props because they love to come do movies and TV shows here, and they kick the city a little dough so they can shut entire city blocks down and fuck traffic to make CSI fucking Bangladesh or whatever the fuck they're making.
CSI Bangladesh.
And
I want to see that now.
so
sounds good.
But when they found out that
Frank, this kid needs a sandwich.
this kid's
20
got
children in
flies
this
on
room.
his face.
One of these flies has the answer. God damn it, Lazlo. I want to see that with the sitar.
I want to see
Bangladesh
playing that song on a fucking sitar.
Right.
But when they found out that Grand Theft Auto 4 was going to be set in a spoof New York City, they got all wound up.
Yeah.
Because they weren't because it's a virtual entertainment product and they aren't getting paid. Meanwhile, Rockstar hired hundreds and hundreds of actors in New York City, including the fine Patrice O'Neal, to do voices in the game.
You got us for free, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You guys for free.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Hey, we're just happy to be there.
Yeah,
I know
are you?
me.
Are you happy to be
I
there?
will go down there.
I want some fucking cold hard cash.
I will do any voice for any game.
Motherfucker slipped right there.
I love
You
it.
paid Patrice, did you?
Dude, the guy blows up his spot a lot. Every time he's close to that sitcom, boom. He lights a stick of dynamite and throws it down and stands on
Why
it.
do we love the guy?
I love him. I love him.
The fuck you talking
I
about,
walked in
nigga?
the room. I walked in the room and you fucking laid into me. My brick is broken. All
Yeah.
this shit.
So?
You kind of went right after
So
him.
fucking fix it. So get me a fucking new brick, nigga.
Fucking treating the tech guy like a piece of
I can
shit.
get you. We have got a room of bricks. I can get you
Motherfuckers
one.
that don't even, all I ask is a brick. He's talking about my sitcom career. White people join in to have all the power. What sitcom, bitch? You put me on a radio station in GT4, you fucker, and nothing else. Eat a dick, nigga.
You know, Lazlo, he makes a point.
Yeah,
you ask
true.
us to be in these projects, and it takes at least 80 hours to find your own fucking voice.
Fucking guy. I
Unless
fuck
it's
up my
Steve.
career.
Right.
Everyone found
Hey, look at the
Steve.
things I could have did for you for $4.99 and a fucking free game. And I got to deal with a room full of thises. This fucking only thing he's missing is his weed and his not getting pussy. This fucking tank driving asshole. We're talking about God. He's like, dude, this is ridiculous. I need to find out. I need to drive down fake Fifth Avenue.
He's in Times Square now.
Eat an asshole, nigga. Look how good it looks,
He's
though.
gunning down people.
This fucking thing looks good.
He's in the Times Square of the game.
This does look great, though.
Hey, could he drive to the Sirius XM building? I got a job for him.
There is a.
What's the difference? Let me ask you,
I think you're pretty close.
What's the difference between you can see? Is it just ethic? You can see the difference because I'm playing the game Wolfenstein right now. You can see the difference between the love that this has, or Batman Asylum has, or this Liberty City. You can see the detail and the fucking whatever.
There's a haze in the air.
Is it an ethic or is it the engine or whatever?
No, they have enough money to like hire the best fucking people.
Yeah,
for this
I mean,
shit.
that's
what it comes down
This
to.
engine took us 4 years to
Dude,
make.
look at the halos around the lights in
That's
the
pretty fucking
haze.
cool.
That's what
man.
I'm saying. So it's not.
Yeah.
So
It looks like
Wolfenstein had the
early
money,
morning
it
in
might
New York
look
City.
You know,
just
a
before
lot
the
of
sun comes up.
You know, pumping out a game in a year or two, you tend to take a lot of shortcuts. So, you know, the engine that is the Grand Theft Auto 4 engine, and then the engine that is in episodes from Liberty City.
Is this the top of the line engine?
He is wreaking havoc.
I mean, it's our own engine. It's called the Rage engine.
Would people
came
say
up
that
with
it's
your own
it's
engine?
The top.
Yeah,
It's top
we've
of the
got
line.
we've got coders.
That's amazing.
We've
about
got
like Madden
rooms
10?
full of
Hey,
coders.
What kind of engine is that? Is that up there? What you got?
Madden 9. It's
Hey,
the same
Lazlo.
of Madden
Really?
8. I don't know. I'm not a
Speaking
big
of-
fan of the Madden games.
Speaking of Madden, they look pretty good as far as sports games go. And I
that guy
Lazlo, I got
came
a question
apart.
for you really fast. I play Tiger Woods. Why are the graphics on Tiger Woods so fucking lame? They don't have that much money behind them or something?
You would think. Well,
the gameplay is very accurate, but the fucking graphics suck.
see, I never understood that.
What's that
because-
about?
The way these people move, it's just. It's well done, man.
Well,
it's
we
just
assign
well done.
physics to each person in the game. They've actually got skeletal structure, so their body will ragdoll when they hit the hit the
guy
ground.
flew
I tell you,
across
the next,
street
the
when you
next
hit him.
genius move for Rockstar is to. Here's the game I want. I'm in the first persons and all that. I want the game that can have that army feel. They haven't captured it yet. They tried it in like Dynasty Warriors and these games where you fight a lot of people at once. Like they haven't mastered that thing yet. Where it's like,
are you talking old school wars or like World War II
like
kind of?
If I had a knife or whatever, if I had a sword, and I'm fighting a guy, and then another guy's coming, and I can stop fighting him.
Gladiator kind of shit.
Yeah, that kind of shit where it's a lot of people fighting at once. But you're by yourself, not with a bunch of people who's different people, but
that'd be pretty rough.
Just where you can fight. They haven't come out with a game yet where it simulates trying to survive during a wartime situation.
Like Braveheart.
That kind of shit. Yeah, man. They haven't done
Gladiator game would be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Especially by Rockstar, baby.
You got to build your stats up on your Gladiator.
We're working on a Western game at the moment.
Are you really 4 years in the making?
It's rape and pillage.
It's been in development for a while.
Is it Indians in it?
I do believe there may be Indians in it.
Some racism. Go ahead, Lazlo.
Listen.
I'd like to buy some anthrax blankets. And you throw them at the Indians.
Do you shoot vodka bottles out their hand, too? Do they, in the game, you push an A button, they go,
Right. You win an entire level just by bringing them some liquor. They just get fucked up and stumble around.
Me want-em game.
You buy some cigarettes from them.
What yelling guy am I going to play in this fucking
Dude,
game?
I've got a great character for you. Anthony's already done a voice in the game.
A real character
A
this
real
time?
character.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Western already.
I don't have to do my yelling thing.
I keep my mouth shut.
This is what I'm saying, Lazlo.
How's your Spanish?
It's fucking.
Give us some
How good
Spanish.
does it need to be? How's my black guy?
Hola, nigga.
Listen, but this is what
Give
I'm
us some
saying.
Spanish. Fucking audition right now.
El fucko UO for a second. There's no fucking black. Nothing in there. There's black cowboys
It's
back
a Western. There were no blacks.
It's the Wild Wild West.
And you know what it is? He knows I'll curse him out if he says the butler in or hey, listen, we have a role, two roles, a butler, or you can play Butterfly McQueen from and I go
well, Lord, you could be the cook in the wagon train.
Mr. Sir, like that's a fucking shame, Lazlo, man.
Oh, dude, we had enough Blazing Saddles. Let's be honest.
Listen, that's what it is.
It's been done.
I think I scared all these things when I came to visit him.
He's got a name.
I don't want to talk to him.
The game.
I scared them all down there because I was loud with Lazlo, and Lazlo had to do the loud nigger, clenched teeth. It's fucking guy. I could tell. I could tell when I was down there. Lazlo's a hunk of shit.
Wow. First off, I had talent. I had talent scheduled in the studio, more than just Patrice, and he calls me from downstairs. My truck's too big. None of these motherfuckers will let me park around this Soho motherfucker.
But I got there on time, not like the other Negroes that they were licking their fucking taints and didn't get there till the next day. I was there. Let's be honest.
Wow, you guys got a real problem. I love this.
Lazlo doesn't call me for these little things. I'll do them for free. He only pays $6.99, and I don't mean $699. $6.99.
I found Patrice in the cutout bin.
You know, but I came up there,
and
it was just a lot of people who don't get it.
They're very hard at work every time I've been there.
No, they're not.
They're too busy to say hi.
No, they're not.
We're not socializing when we go there.
I go in there and walking through. I'm like, this is
talk a
great.
little,
Talking to
we
the
do our
people.
thing, we
and
get
like
out.
this. And, you know, sit in Lazlo's fucking nice office.
Yeah, it is
you can
a
tell
nice
the new aged fucking the new age office of the new
office
the new
rules.
people where it's
I
like
that
it's my
office.
big office. But dude, I'm hanging out. Got a tennis buddy.
No, I've got a buffalo skull on the
Got
wall.
a signed ball bag from T.O. Dude, I'm just chilling.
I don't have
Got a cat box. Dude,
cat box?
I'm not a real executive. I'm just
I
a
have
crazy
a bottle
dude.
of whiskey in my office.
And then he comes here and goes, see how your career gets destroyed with your big nigger mouth. You suck my balls. Rockstar Games, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I guess you just proved you don't have a big mouth. You're right. You're right.
He's never antagonistic with anybody that might give him
not
work.
at all. You know, I think you turned a lot of people around today, Patrice. Fucking asshole. Fucking. Go eat a candy bar. Jesus.
Just call it a day. Just kidding.
All right, Lazlo, we got to wrap up. We haven't slept because of World Series shit, so we want to get out
Now
of
I'm
here.
going to get home and fucking not nap because I'm going to throw this
I
right
want
the
to
fucking
play this.
on
Anthony's
the big
gonna go.
screen. I'm going downstairs on the big screen.
Episodes from Liberty City, Grand Theft Auto for the Xbox.
Came out today. You can also download it on Xbox Live. No, hopefully not yet.
Oh, shit, it has like the Dance USA thing, like the dance game thing, too?
Yeah. That's another way you can impress chicks in the clubs is you, if you dance in front of them and she digs your move, then she'll blow you.
Blow you in the bathroom?
Can we see, like,
fucking unbelievable.
Can we see her
get
technique?
blown.
Yeah, we want to see her.
He's about to get blown.
Get blown, you motherfucker. Look at him. Oh, he's working this chick.
Oh, shit.
He's working.
And who is this guy? He's the hitman? This Dominican?
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
you, Luis Lopez.
Yeah.
He's the
damn.
big guy for gay Tony.
He's got his hand. He's rubbing her ass. Yeah,
smacking her ass.
This is working.
Come on. Is it working or what?
He's working it.
And look at the ass. It's anatomically correct. It's just a flat white booty that some Dominican is rubbing on. Who can't dance, by the way. Go ahead. So, the Dominican's doing white people dancing. And he's smacking that flat booty. Go ahead, do your thing. You motherfuckers.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Where you going? Oh, they're still dancing. Oh, they're kissing. All
right.
Now they're fucking kissing on the dance floor.
Let's see.
Look at this shit. Oh, she must hate her father.
That's Liberty City, too.
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go. Come on.
Where are we going?
Loading.
Loading, great.
Oh, there you go, load.
Get it? Loading.
There's space between the load and the ing.
Oh, they're going into the fucking... it's got to talk.
A little private room action.
All right, going into the back room there, into the little stock room.
I see nothing.
Doesn't that guy got a pitch tonight?
Oh, damn. Oh, shit, yo.
I love when you're banging one of the chicks in the game and your mom calls you on your cell phone.
Oh, that's not good.
It really is a fucking mood killer.
She got big old fucking polygon titties.
All right, what's happening in the room?
There's a cock block coming.
Well, that's her boyfriend.
Oh shit, yo.
Yeah, her boyfriend's trying to get in there, and
this guy with no hair.
Yeah, what the fuck,
dude? It's
this is horseshit.
He's letting him in.
It's the club scene. If you've got coke, you got bitches.
Oh fuck! There's gonna be hell to pay when this guy sees.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so his ball head was strategic.
Getting blown. Getting blown. Oh fuck! He's getting blown.
On her knees.
Oh, damn! He's getting blown, and the guy's gonna come in.
So this ball guy, this is strategic. To say, hey, anybody can get pussy if you got coke.
Oh shit!
All right, he's not happy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She just wiped her mouth.
Oh, the lipstick smudge too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is he pissed?
What the fuck are you doing?
Smack that bitch.
Who played the voice of this guy?
I don't know.
Lazlo.
Rich Voss. Oh, he just punched her in the stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not good.
No.
Oh, he spit on her. That's not good.
Uh-oh, the Dominican.
He found his coke whore with another man.
Yeah.
I'm calling Bill Donahue. This should not be out there.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised this audio isn't up on the board.
Now, oh, shit, you're going to have to work now, bro. You're going to have to work. It's on. Take out the owner. Hey, wait, you're being shot. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? You're just standing there.
What are you doing, man?
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Hey, dummy.
Hey.
Oh, fuck.
He knew he had
time.
He knew he had time. All right, we got to get out of here.
RockstarGames.com if you want to see some of the stuff we did. We also did a bunch of new TV shows for the game. You can watch TV shows in your safe room. We did an anime spoof called Princess Robot Bubblegum about the Asian chicks with big eyes and enormous tits.
Of course.
And another Republican Space Rangers cartoon. Plus Baz Rutten does a talk show about women. And how to deal with them.
Nice.
And how not to bruise the face is one of his discussions.
Laszlo's got the life, man.
I cannot fucking wait.
Patrice, you're going to be calling your new comedy special Butterfly McQueen.
There you go.
There's the name of your
what are you doing
comedy
Halloween
special.
What are you doing Halloween?
Baz Rutten's great, too.
Hey, Lazlo.
Yeah, he is good.
People out with an open
he's
hand.
a fucking,
Halloween, what are you doing?
I'm on tour, dude. I was in the UK last week, and now I'm hitting like 8 more cities.
I have a little
we're on
get together at La Casa.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
It's
not
like it won't be over. Drink beers at some point.
Do what?
Promoting that?
Yeah.
Can I get them codes?
I'll get you the codes. And by the way, I went fishing 2 weeks ago. Like whatever the
fly
fucking
fishing,
dude. The most boring shit ever. I've caught tuna off of Costa Rica.
Yeah.
I have fished off of Venezuela and caught huge mahi-mahi.
You can get that fly fishing done.
3-inch horseshit fish.
Oh, you caught one?
Another guy did. It's so boring.
It's like nothing.
You didn't get the job done.
What?
He didn't get the job done. He couldn't catch a little fish.
That's not a job. That will not feed. I want to catch a fish that will feed
feel it on the line.
village. I need to feed the village.
You go for the big guys.
Stand out there with a bunch of people matching their fucking crack.
Hey, we're going fishing in the spring. You're coming.
I'll go.
We'll show you how it can be fun.
Cheat code.
Patrice, Big Mama Prods on Twitter. Anthony's Halloween party. Lazlo touring the country.
You guys ain't doing nothing at Hard Rock or something?
Fuck that noise.
You see what happened last year?
Yeah. With the planning
it still hurts.
Oh, we'll give you 2 days advance notice on your gig. Go ahead, plug it.
It still hurts.
Great.
There was no one there.
Oh, it was a disgrace.
Oof,
I did see urine drink out of a martini glass, though.
Yeah, we did entertain.
And then he comes back and he's really proud of himself. And Opie goes, "Not your best moment." I'll never forget the disappointment on his face. not your best moment.
Shit.
Right on. All right, we got to get out of here. Norton on Leno tonight. Let's not forget about that, too. And, of course, the Game 2 of the World Series. So, do the right thing and take a peek at Jimmy and then go back to the World Series, all right? Let's keep that in mind tonight.
Yes.
Guys, thanks. It was a lot of fun today. Patrice, Big Mama Prods on Twitter. You rocked. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
And Friday.